Hello, welcome back. We are live again for Man United versus Juventus in the Champions League. I'm once again joined by Will Brazier. Will, how are you?
I'm good, Dave. How are you?
I'm okay, yeah. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm a little bit afraid. Obviously, Man United versus Juventus is a big, big game for both teams in the Champions League. And Ronaldo and Dybala start.
It's the Ronaldo derby. I'm looking forward to it. So many storylines.
The Pogba derby, the Evra derby. There's loads of derbies in there.
Too many permutations.
Great word. Will has been full of great words today, of course. If you're new to around here, Statman Dave, subscribe. We're going to be doing lots of Champions League stuff this season around other content. You want to check out Will on Instagram and on Twitter.
That's Will at Will Brazier. That's
it.
Yeah,
that is bloody it.
Should be quite easy.
Yeah, quite easy. And at half time, we will be doing some Instagram Q&A story stuff. So, got any questions for both of us about the game, about life, about drinking, about the lad culture in the UK that is currently crushing the economy? Send those questions in. Thanks, guys. Anyway, guys, shall we start to talk a little bit about the team news this evening?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I've only seen the United team, so...
Fill you in. Okay, we'll do that right now. So, at the moment, we do have some games going on in the Champions League. If you've not seen them, AEK Athens are losing 2-0 to Bayern Munich. It's been an absolutely turgid game. It's my favourite word at the moment, turgid.
Some great words, right?
And Young Boys won, Valencia won, which again is great news for Manchester United. Valencia through Batshuayi leading, and then Young Boys coming back with a penalty. But the big one today, of course, is Man United versus Juventus. So United setting up in the 4-2-3-1, David De Gea in goal, Young, Smalling, Lindelof, Shaw, Matic and Pogba in midfield. A three behind Romelu Lukaku of Juan Mata, Marcus Rashford, Anthony Martial.
I like that team.
You like it? You bloody like it?
I just love Juan, just a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a bloody nice guy. Guys, get into the comments. How nice is Juan Mata? We'll go through your comments, guys. Unfortunately, there's no DraftKings League tonight. There will be tomorrow, though, so we're going to have some more fun with that. We've got some questions coming in and some comments coming in. Joshua saying, you've inspired me, Dave. I've been doing commentary now from a local non-league side, and I'm doing commentary for Lamps Derby against Aston Villa. Beautiful stuff. Good work, Joshua. Some more good work, though, from around the globe. Of course, Juventus, a very well-run club.
That's who's this guy here? Talk me through
Benfica.
Yeah.
So Benfica, Uruguayan,
right.
Central midfielder, bit of a workman-like guy, bit of a shuttler, got a bit of skills. Played number 10 for Uruguay behind Cavani and Luis Suarez at the World Cup. Was very, very good. Of course, Pjanic and Matuidi make up the Juventus midfield. Yeah. Szczesny in goal. Arsenal should have kept him. Back four of Cancelo, Bonucci, Chiellini, Alexandro in the front three. Cuadrado, Ronaldo and Dybala. Ronaldo coming home. That is a good side, right?
He'll score?
I think he will.
You reckon?
Yeah, he scored so many goals at Old Trafford. I think some players are confident at certain grounds. Ronaldo at Old Trafford is going to be one of those situations where things are going to go okay for him.
I was reading something about, it was an article about, I think it was the first time he came back. And Alex Ferguson did this thing where he made the announcer read the Juventus team out last, which is never done apparently at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
His name was read out last. And he got quite emotional and have that good of a game.
That's good. Then you want to get in his head. There's also someone was man-marking him as well. I think maybe in one of the games, Phil Jones was trying to deal with him. Right. Today for Manchester United, it's a little bit more worrying, with young players.
Worrying than Phil Jones?
I think Phil Jones is really good when you get him to do a certain job. You stick there and that's it. It's like the sort of Ander Herrera thing on Eden Hazard that we saw work so well last season. But with Ronaldo now, if he's playing centrally, he's up against Lindelof and Chris Smalling.
Well, at least there'll be goals and excitement, which as a neutral, I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, I am too. There's some comments coming in as well from Dilly Dilly. The midfield battle 3v2 is going to be a problem, of course, in talking about Nemanja Matic and Paul Pogba up against that midfield three of Pjanic, Matuidi and Benfica.
Will that Juventus 3 stays a 3? Because you spoke about Benfica being the number 10. Will like Pjanic and Matuidi drop off?
So how it sort of works together, Pjanic sort of becomes the pillar of the side. He drops down, he gets on the ball, he's the regista of the team. Benfica and Matuidi will just provide the shuttling role, a bit of energy either side. So you expect it to drop back to a 4-5-1, but that is a bit of an issue. If United can't get near Pjanic, there's an issue. Yeah. The good thing for United, of course, they've got Juan Mata there, so there's a direct opponent for Pjanic in the game. Juan Mata's playing at number 10, as he did do against Chelsea at the weekend. He did quite well against Jorginho, and he obviously gave United something on the break. Yeah. A little bit of creativity in there. And it's almost weird that with a player that Mourinho got rid at Chelsea the second time he was there, that now is still at United and is arguably maybe the most important player tonight.
Yeah, honestly.
I can see it, yeah. Just playing away, he's got to be the guy linking the attacks again. That's what he does so well. You look at the Milan team, if you can draw the likes of Bonucci, Chiellini, Sandro or Cancelo out of position and have Juan Mata ahead with the runs in behind, that's where I really think, United can get that sort of, those goals. There's some thoughts on Delo would add more width. Yeah, Delo should be playing every single week. Not too sure about why he's not. Thoughts on Michael Carrick? Michael Carrick, have you read his autobiography?
No, I'm not. But top bloke.
Yeah, top bloke. There's a lot of talk about how he spoke about how he was depressed out after the final in Rome. The Barcelona one, where he basically came back and he just felt like everything was useless in the world. And you can kind of, like that game, he was so far, away from Iniesta, Busquets and Xavi that you can kind of really feel for him as a person.
Well, I think that's like the psychology between like a normal person and an athlete. Like, to be that invested in it and then to lose and it affect your life that dramatically, I just think that's one of the elements it's.
Yeah, it's really interesting as he spoke about how he just didn't want to speak to anyone. He literally just wanted to spend time with his daughter because she was a toddler at that point and that she wouldn't be asking questions, she wouldn't be talking about it, and it's
your man marking Messi?
Yeah, wow. Why didn't you help Park Ji-sung out? God damn it! Trying to get away from this. How are Valencia drawing with Young Boys? I think this Young Boys team's a decent team, but Valencia are a bit hot and cold.
Who from Young Boys will be like the breakout star that we'll see come across to Europe?
Again, like they're a good team. There's not like that many individuals, in that side. Today, for example, the player that really impressed against Manchester United was Mbabu. Right. He was decent going forward. Who used to play for PSG. It's quite an old team. Right. There's a lot of journeymen in there, and I think that's why it kind of works. But you expect this Valencia team, how they're set up, apart from, of course, the star man in Guardez isn't there. So that might be an issue there. They haven't got that little bit of pace on the attack. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, down that left-hand side. Really, really good there, guys. Can you increase the volume on the mic? I think we're okay. Cameron, if you could just check that for me, that'd be brilliant, buddy. But I think we're okay. You're underrated. More content, more stats, more. That comes in from Lands Noir. Thanks, buddy. Great to have Chong on the bench. That is a good talking point, actually. Chong does get to the Manchester United bench, which is, an improvement of what we've seen before with Eric Bailly, Andres Pereira, Fred, Ander Herrera, Sergio Romero, Matteo Darmian, and then Teeth Chong.
Chong, know nothing about him.
He's a talent.
Yeah.
Signed from the Feyenoord Academy.
Right.
About 16, I think it was. And he's played for United for about 2 seasons now. Had a bit of an injury last year.
Yeah.
But is a talent. Plays on the right-hand side, can play on the left-hand side. He's a bit of an inverted winger, as I would describe him. When he plays on the right, he cuts it on that left foot, but looks to create other than like being a more direct, looking to get shots.
Okay.
Looks to get that assist in. Really good player on the last line, good at getting his head up. He's a fantastic talent. Is Alexis Sanchez injured? Yes. Alexis Sanchez is injured.
Is he?
He's injured at the moment, apparently.
To be fair, he was coming into a little bit of form. Wasn't he?
Whose wasn't? Will's mic wasn't turned on. Apologies, guys. Sorry, guys. Well, we've sorted that one out. How long till kickoff? Around 16 minutes away.
Unless it's been delayed.
Has it been delayed as well?
I don't know. I don't think so.
So it's supposed to be 8 o'clock, but there was some stuff that we saw on social media going around of Mourinho.
It's a walk, Dave. Imagine that. A manager. Who does he think he is?
Exactly.
Brian Clough.
Have you got the where that was on social media? Because
that was
maybe show the guys. But shout out to Dog Savage X.
BT Sport.
Some more donos in there. £1, 99p. Hello. Any questions? Dog, always a great person on the super chat, but never asks any questions.
Wonder what he really wants to know.
Yeah, what do you want to know?
BT Sport, I think it was, Dave.
Is it BT Sport?
Yeah.
Now we'll try and find that on social media so we can show you the footage of Mourinho walking to the ground again. United
football at BT Sport.
Football at BT Sport. There you go. Right here we are here now, and we've got it. Yeah, so we can show this to you guys because this is a multimedia show. We've got Mourinho walking to the ground.
Look at that.
Angry about the travel situation at Old Trafford.
He just did a pre-match interview saying that no one saw him, but evidently not.
He got spotted by the guys, but again, a little bit strange in a way that United failing to get to the bus on time. Mourinho also saying that the Juventus bus apparently was delayed as well.
Right.
But to be quite honest, surely you've got to like be able to drive to your ground.
Well, there's a lot of traffic up at the near the roundabout on the way, but surely the United team bus.
Yeah, set it up a bit early. You know what I mean?
Just get there.
Yeah, you're all right. Aren't you?
Just walk.
Yeah, just walk it. Simple as that, guys. Simple. How's it going, Dave? Watching from Australia at 5:45.
Wow.
Sanham 6. What a legend.
What are you having for breakfast, mate?
Yeah, that is a great question. Get into the comment. What are you having for breakfast? As much as score predictions as well. What are you going to go with?
Oh, for the game?
Yeah.
I'm going to go 3-1 to Juventus.
3-1 Juventus. That's, could very much happen. I am going to go for a 2-2 draw. The good old Desmond.
Desmond 2.
Known in the trade. We've also got a few hackers on today if you want to get onto some hackers with us. My hacker is a little bit... it's a little bit of a negative hacker. It's a pragmatic hacker. Right. Yours is more about a flair, conviction going forward. Because I have Lyon to win, Ajax to win, and in the Juventus game, in the Real Madrid game, Real Madrid to win and over 3.5 goals. That is what I'm going to go with in terms of my hacker. What have you got on there?
As you know, Dave, being a Birmingham City fan, I do dip into that Football League action.
Dangerous for me, that's dangerous.
I've gone for Lyon to beat Hoffenheim after your recommendation. A big one in Blackburn to beat Swansea away from home.
Wow.
Fleetwood to beat Peterborough. Sunderland to beat Doncaster. And I've done the age-old mistake.
Oh, no, you've done it.
I've betted on my own team. Birmingham to beat Reading.
I can't do that, unfortunately. I just can't bet on my own team. It's like one of those unwritten rules I have.
I just find it's a double bonus.
A double bonus, like a double negative. Apparently, their police escorts are not given in Manchester anymore. I'm not sure about that yet. How to play against Juve, we'll talk about that in a sec. I'm in Australia having egg on toast, or egg toast. Fair play. Score predictions coming in from Regan, 2-1 United. Dash, 2-1 United. Ryan, 2-0 United. Lovely stuff. Good day, Statman, watching from New Zealand.
Oh, wow.
That should be at work. Good work, Kieran. Stay watching on the stream. And a shout out to Joshua again. We spoke about that before. Getting on the commentary. Good work, buddy. Good day, fellas. Watching from West Australia. It's 2:45. Wow. 3-hour difference to the Eastern States. Great commitment from the guys in the chat today. Haven't slept yet. Just trying to stay awake for the game. Get some coffee down you. And we've got some Zeb saying a Lukaku hat-trick. Chin, stomach and knee. Unconventional.
Like that, yeah. Anyway counts.
Anyway, flaming counts to get the ball into the back of the net for United today. Tom Wilson going with 11-0 Juve. Big score prediction.
I mean, if that happened, that would be the stream of the century.
It would be the stream of the century.
Just to see your reaction.
Probably have my shirt off. The whiskey would be out. It would be chaotic. There'd be lots of bad things going down. And it wouldn't be good, but it'd be great viewing for the guys. Watching from New Zealand, the unknown United win 1-1 Valencia. Apparently that might have finished. So we're going to roll over to that. Yep, final score. That is great news for Manchester United, that.
Where does that leave the group now?
Huge result for Manchester United. So if the table has updated, auto-update. Oh, it's bowled him! We just lost one of our monitors. So that does leave... I think that's correct then. So Valencia on 2 points, Young Boys on 1 point.
Imagine if you won tonight. If you won tonight, that'd be it, wouldn't it?
Top of the group, that'd be pretty nice.
You just need some points against Young Boys.
Yeah, just some points.
Even a draw tonight would be quite a good
result. Yeah, it put us into a fairly decent situation. In the group, you want to where this group's sort of going now. You're thinking Valencia can get a max of 11 points.
Right.
So United pretty much need. You're talking winning 3 out of 4 to guarantee.
Yeah.
But a draw tonight would be a great push in the right direction. A win would be amazing. That means 4 points from 3 games, which would be very good. But good news for Manchester United. So the questions about how to beat this Juventus team, it's a tough one. Yeah. The quality around that side is there in a way.
I just love Allegri.
I think he's a very, very smart manager. Tactically very, very good.
How have they been getting on in Serie A?
So they've been good. I think they broke records this season in terms of wins and stuff. Yeah, they've been playing very well. The player that's massively impressed me is Cancelo at fullback. Cancelo's always been a player that's been regarded as a really good fullback, but defensively been poor. Now with Juve, he just looks like the bigger picture. Like he looks like a complete player in a way. Can go inside, can go outside. Very, very good in that final third. He's almost what Juve would want with someone like a Marcelo.
Right.
In a way, like he could get to that level if he continues his development. So he's someone that United need to be wary of going forward.
Yeah.
The only way that I could see United going is if they can break on Pjanic and the 2 centre-halves.
Right.
If they can set themselves up in a way where maybe they leave a little bit lopsided and leaving someone like a Martial a little bit higher up, or either with a Mata and Lukaku counter-attack. It's going to be Juve that I think will dominate the ball today. I'd be surprised if United do. But You're at home. You want to get on the ball. You've got a team where you've got two central midfielders that can play, two fullbacks that want to get high.
Yeah.
But I kind of expect Mourinho to be a little bit more pragmatic. But I think with United, it's about trying to expose those back, sort of that middle three triangle in midfield.
I think, is that with what was I trying to say here?
Benfica.
Yeah. Will he drop off just in behind Ronaldo?
Benfica will probably play a little bit more stationary in a way. I imagine Dybala may start either as a central striker.
Yeah.
Or I could see that front three being super fluid.
Right.
So this season with Mandzukic through the middle, they have Dybala on the right and he comes into number 10. Ronaldo stays on the left, plays as almost a striker.
Yeah.
So Dybala will be on the right-hand side. He'll come into a central area and look to combine with Ronaldo. The two of the goals against Napoli in the league both came through Dybala starting a counter-attack and then Mandzukic and Ronaldo combining goals. But yeah, Bentancur and Matuidi will be more looking to win the ball back, being kind of cautious in a way and allowing that front three to combine. So be slightly more defensive. I imagine they'll drop back to a 4-5-1 as well. So United have probably got to be a little bit wary when they're building up.
I'm excited. It
should be a really good game. It should be a really good game of football. Have a nice, Harry Smith. Have a nice shout out to Vuj and the spring water gang, the sparkling water gang. Are you a fan of sparkling water?
No, won't touch it. Will not touch it.
You know, it's like Marmite, hot and cold. People are in or people are out.
Yeah. For me, it's a no.
It's a no from me, John. But no Mandzukic, no party that comes in from Spank Me Santa.
Oh, wow. So it's getting to that time of year, Dave?
Yeah, it's that time of year.
Soon be bonfire night, so.
Karan Chopra saying a Jose Mourinho masterclass incoming. Width to neutralise their fullbacks comes in from Calvin White. That could be a good way to pin them back in a way. I thought United played quite well to expose Chelsea down the wings. They kind of went early to the wide areas. They looked to get the ball to Martial nice and early so he could run at the defence. And I mean, that's kind of good for United, really.
With Jose, though, with all his teams, especially in these big games, he's setting up to neutralise Juventus' threat, isn't he? Rather than
try and dictate in a way, yeah.
So is that why we're seeing Pogba? I thought we'd see maybe Fred or Fellaini or is that?
You see, I probably would have gone with Fred today.
Yeah,
maybe instead of Mata, but Mata was really good at the weekend. The only thing I'd say for United is they don't want to be too, like we saw a few times against Chelsea where the two sort of wingers dropped onto the fullbacks and it almost became a back six.
Right.
And then Pogba and Matic had a lot of ground to cover laterally.
Okay.
And I think that'll be a problem with someone like Dybala. Dybala's natural area is going to be trying to get to number 10. Yeah. Wherever he starts, if he starts on the left, right or as a striker, he's going to be coming to number 10. And if United have that split where they're pulled one way and Matic maybe is pulled to the right wing or Pogba to the left wing, that space is going to be exploited.
Right.
We saw it a few times. I think Kante had a shot from a central area. I'll try and get that up for you now. He had a shot on around the 60th minute, and it was almost like a little bit of a warning sign for this Man United system that, if you get to the right area, it's that shot that was just inside sort of right channel. If someone like a Dybala gets there, or even a Ronaldo gets there, can get turned and get into a bit of space.
Yeah.
You're like, there's an issue there, right?
Yeah.
There's a bit of an issue. But I think the good thing for United against Chelsea was it wasn't like that Chelsea opened United up too much in a way where, one of their goals was from a corner. Again, Paul Pogba lost his man. The funny thing there, right? Paul Pogba loses his man, but nobody blames the system.
Right.
So that's a man-to-man system, right?
Yeah.
As soon as a zonal goal goes in against a zonal, or the goal goes in a zonal system, I was like, that's system shit.
Yeah.
But do you not see the same thing where it's like there was a slight issue there? Of course, United scoring, a decent goal with Martial finishing it off, and then the move again. What I was talking about width. This could be key for United today. Is spreading it wide, drawing the fullbacks in. That's exactly what United did on Alonso, and they worked a really good opportunity, scored a really, really good goal. I think if United can do that, maybe coaxing Alexandra out of position. Sandra is a player that sometimes I'm like, wow, this guy's really good. Other times I'm like, it's a little bit ordinary.
Because he's always been there or thereabouts, but it's like you wouldn't put him in the top 5 fullbacks in the world, but he's in a top 5 team, arguably.
That's kind of the weird thing. Like he's not at the Marcelo level.
No,
he's behind Marcelo and Felipe Luis for Brazil. It kind of tells you a bit of a story.
Yeah.
There's two fullbacks in his own nation that are better than him at fullback on that left hand side. So again, he could be somewhere United attack. Defensively, pretty decent. He's good when dealing with aerial threats and so forth. But could be a way United and Juan Mata especially exploit. But the last Chelsea goal was a bit of a frustrating one for Manchester United, where they just didn't deal with a threat. Ball comes in. United lose the first ball, they lose the second ball, David De Gea makes a great save and Barkley's there to finish it off. And it's almost like if United let that happen today, Ronaldo's going to score a hat-trick.
Yeah.
And again, that is the big,
really
big problem with Man United is that thing. We're moments away, 5 minutes away from kick-off. Sandro has been pretty bad this season. Spank me Santa with the shout-out. Again, completely agree with that. Again, apologies about the spam in the chat.
Why do people do that?
They're just muppets, do you know what I mean? Absolute muppets. They've been rejected, guys. Absolutely rejected. If you're looking for a stream, go for the legal ones from whichever nation you're from, or alternatively go on to Reddit and type in soccer streams. I've heard that's a pretty decent place to find legal streams. Cristiano Ronaldo scored 5 goals and provided 2 assists in his 6 Champions League games against sides he's previously played for.
Wow.
Great stat. That comes in from Statman Addy, the guy on the YouTube comments. Good stuff there. But we are close to kick-off, and it's going to be a good game.
I'm getting excited. Well, it's a premium fixture in the group stages. Normally we have to wait to the knockout stages for these, but...
Well, we were here, weren't we? We were here for the Liverpool...
Liverpool PSG,
Liverpool PSG. That was a
top game,
corker of a game.
That's when I fell in love with James Milner.
When the James Milner obsession, started. You've seen Liverpool's form's dropped off. James Milner's injured.
Oh yeah,
it's all bloody linked together. Cancelo will be ripped apart by Martial. That's going to be a good battle because, as I mentioned, Cancelo going forward has been a great outlet from Juve. But
is that the gamble that Martial's got to either track him or let him go and then bank on?
That's kind of the game. I'd argue that maybe if United were playing a 3-man midfield, they could have allowed Martial to stay a lot higher than, of course, what he's going to have to be in a 2-man midfield, looking to cover over. So. It's going to be interesting. Going to be bloody beautiful. It's going to be some good stuff. Watching from Russia, from Alex. Good stuff.
Whereabouts?
Alex. Whereabouts in Russia?
I've been to St. Petersburg.
Nice.
And Kaliningrad, but that's like a sort of annex outside.
Oh, okay. The little side note. Of course, politics in the world is very crazy at the moment. We're not going on that. Score predictions from Lee. I'm going 2-2. Going to go 3-1 Juve.
That's with my head. My heart says 3-2 United.
That'll be beautiful. That will be reminiscent of the 97-98 and the 99 semi-final.
Oh, yes.
Glorious.
That if there was a game like that, just the drama and everything that went with it.
No Del Piero though.
No Del Piero. No Inzaghi.
No Inzaghi. No Didier Deschamps getting sent off, and unfortunately for United, no Roy Keane scoring goals for fun. But we're just watching the highlights of the Bayern game, who were very, very ordinary today. Javi Martinez scored the first goal after a bit of a goal line scramble, decent little touch and volley. But they were just very poor going forward. I think there's a bit of an issue with, they haven't moved the side on really.
Lewandowski's not been in that great form either, has he?
He sort of half was pushing for a move in the summer to Real Madrid, but I don't think he gets on with Kovac for whatever reasons. But Serge Gnabry was a half decent threat. Again, the second goal came from some decent creativity, and it was a Robert Lewandowski tap-in. But
he's not going to miss that, is he? That's what he needs. Build the confidence up. Little tap-in at the back post.
Little tap-in at the back post. When is the Football Manager stream? We're going to work out the exact details. It'll be on the day that Football Manager comes out, I think. Will's going to get involved. He's going to pick up a team.
Yeah.
Marty, you're picking up a team. Marty's picking up a team. He's already been practicing, Marty. So that's good. Unfortunately, we've got a little bit of audio in the background. Cameron, could you mute the TV so we don't get shut down? That'd be great, bud. Cameron, this one. Could you mute the TV? Thanks, Cameron.
There it is, Ronaldo.
You just have to talk loudly so nothing happens here. If you just do it on the side of the TV, Cameron. Cameron, this one? Is that one? Oh, bloody hell, Cameron. The lads, though, on to the Old Trafford pitch.
Ronaldo back on the hallowed turf.
Flaming game, this. A huge, huge game in the Champions League. Chris is going for a 3-3 draw. Cantona 14 is watching from New York City.
All around the world.
Where this is a global stream. Global game, global stream, all the good stuff.
If you go on holiday now and visit these destinations, the Statman's going to be welcome wherever he goes.
I hope so.
There'll be hordes of people waiting there.
Hordes of people.
Be there with their signs. Where's the Statman? Have you got merch yet?
No, but one day we'll have some merch.
Get the merch.
Get some goddamn merch. Spanish by trade, all the good stuff. There's some comments as well about the Football Manager for diabetes. Lawrence McKenna approves. Yeah, Lawrence McKenna found it really funny. Again, should probably look... He'll probably have to donate a sizable amount of money.
Donate his time, 24 hours.
Yeah, he should donate his time, really, after laughing about whatever he was laughing about.
I mean, I don't know him that well at all, but I can imagine if he got into it, he'd be a player.
He'd be a good player. No, he did a season, I think, on 2 seasons ago and did really well with Man United. He's a Liverpool fan.
You've got to ease yourself in. Ease
yourself in. But no, he would definitely enjoy it. That would be a big thing for him. Shout out to Lozcast. What an absolute ledge. Holla from Costa Rica, from David. Big stuff. Watching from Ireland, doing my history assignments. That comes in from Electro Dent. Spank me Santa. Will United play the same 11? I'm not too sure they're playing the same 11. They are playing the same 11, guys. Want to do some final little bit of team news for Manchester United. David De Gea in goal. Back four of Young, Smalling, Lindelof, Shaw, Matic, Pogba in midfield, Rashford, Mata and Martial behind Romelu Lukaku. Four, of course, the old lady.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Szczesny in goal, Cancelo, Bonucci, Chiellini, Alexandro, Benfica, Pjanic, Matuidi in midfield, Cuadrado, Ronaldo and Dybala. That'll be a very, very fluid front three. That'll be dangerous, I think. That's the thing the United needs to control, is that front three. But what we mentioned before, attack the fullbacks, Sandro and Cancelo. If Martial, Rashford and Juan Mata can get into those dangerous areas behind there...
Yeah. Neutralise that, then you haven't got to worry, have you?
Neutralisation.
I'm excited now.
I've got a spare signed copy from the Michael Carrick autobiography, little donation PO box it. Yeah, Joshua. That'll be blown lovely. Watching from Manchester. Good stuff. Hi from Zimbabwe. The stream is from all around the flaming world. This is beautiful. Beautiful stuff, guys. Keep getting into the comments all through the game. We will chat to you. We're going to be here for the whole game.
I'm getting excited now, Dave. This is time. The time is here.
Time. I'm listening from the Edinburgh University. The Edinburgh University Library. Completing my coursework for your maths degree. Shout out to the maths lads in the comments, because that is a great subject.
What's that like at university? Like, how far do you go in?
You go pretty deep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It gets interesting in like third year when you start doing like probability stuff, and it like honestly like blows your mind. Like when I go to the airport, I use part of the theory to find out which is the quickest line.
What do you mean?
It's called queuing systems.
Right.
And you basically pick which line has the least amount of streams going into it with the highest volume of turnover.
Right.
So you basically have to watch certain things, and then you can go, I'm going to go through that one, and then you get to the front of the queue.
Does it work?
It works, yeah.
I just think back to that Simpsons episode where Apu knows the stream.
Yeah, that is kind of like that.
Okay.
It's the same. It's exactly the same thing, guys. Hi from Chester. It started. Come on, United. We have our stream is a little bit behind. So we'll get the clock will get started soon on the stream. But guys, we are moments away from the big one. Man United versus Juventus in the old Champions League.
Maybe he means it started, like the party started.
The party has started, hasn't it? Let's get this party started. The stat party is on. We're close, Cameron. Juan Mata in the D, starting to get the ball underway. He's motioning. He's shaking. He's about to kick the ball. He's kicked it.
We go.
He's absolutely kicked it. Paul Pogba is in possession. 2, 3, 4 seconds if you want to catch up or delay your stream to what this is. My mum was actually saying, I was watching your stream the other day, and I realised why people want to line it up now. So we get the reactions at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's simple. If my mum can do it, you guys at home can do it. Shout out to Kaza.
It's the perfect second stream experience.
I was thinking that myself.
Yeah,
you know?
get on board.
Perfect second stream. Get on board.
And Rashford straight on the full-back. Bit too much, he's giving away a foul.
You know, decent pressure. Man United beat Juventus 4-1 in youth level, under 19 level today.
Oh, nice. There you go. Was Angel Gomez?
Angel Gomez was playing deep in midfield, actually.
Oh, right. Is that usual for him or not?
A little bit. He's played there before, but he was playing like super. I prefer him when he plays as a 10.
Right.
But he was playing a lot deeper. He has the technique and the ability, the vision on the ball. But it's a little bit... Defensively, he was a little bit caught out. We already have Juventus, though, breaking through with Ronaldo, but some decent defending from Man United. But intercepted. Again, that's what you're going to get from this Juve midfield. There'll be a lot of work in there. Pjanic is the ball player, but he doesn't shy away from it.
Right.
But we're already seeing Man United camping in their own half. Cancelo on the ball, comes inside. He'll frequently do that. A complete wing-back ball over the top to Alexandro on the other flank. Rashford dropping.
They're high, aren't they?
Yeah. This is going to be the sort of themes of the game. Rashford dropping on Sandro, Martial dropping on the other side.
If you had to pick, say you were doing fantasy football, it would be your kind of 3 from each.
I'd go Pjanic, Ronaldo, Dybala. No, Pjanic, Ronaldo, Cancelo.
Right.
Mata.
Yeah.
Pogba?
Yeah.
Pogba's going to do something, right? We all know Pogba's going to do something today. Whether it's in the first minute, whether it's in the last minute, Pogba is going to do something.
Good or bad?
Good, I think.
Good.
Yeah, I'm going to go for good. What do you think in the comments? Dog Savage with another 79p in the super chat. No comments.
That's class.
Just a 79p. Marcus Rashford down the right-hand side.
Here we go.
Behind the fullback, Alexandro. Pjanic does come over. There will be some space to exploit here. Rashford round him. Ball down.
We'll take
Free kick.
That's easy.
Decent start from United. Can I show the match? Unfortunately not. Go and find it on the internet. It will be there somewhere.
There's plenty of places to watch of that.
But decent. That's good from United. They attacked the space behind Sandro, drew over the defensive midfielder, commit to foul early doors.
Will that give Pogba space as well in that midfield?
Hopefully that will be the consequent thing if Pogba wants to attack the space on the edge of the area.
Right.
That could work very well.
Oh, nice.
Which would be tasty. But they've got some big guys in there. Lukaku, Chris Smalling, Abdul. Shout out to Abdul. Was saying before, Chris Smalling is going to score tonight.
Honestly?
He has that feeling.
Is Abdul there?
Abdul is there at the game right now. If you want to go and check out the Statman Dave Instagram account, you'll be able to see stuff from live inside the game.
Oh, nice.
We'll also drop some questions, actually. We'll have to do that right now.
Yeah.
But first, Man United, Juan Mata, left-hand side. Can they deliver? Or can he deliver?
I played 11 aside. Oh, God.
Oh, we've got a pitch invasion.
He's going for Ronaldo. He's going for Ronaldo. He's gone for Ronaldo.
It's a tackle. He's made the hit.
That's your classic. That's your classic Ronaldo. What I don't like is a lot of players are like encouraging it a little bit too much now.
Neymar's an advocate of that,
and I can see why they're doing it. But look at that! Not Allegri and Mourinho having some. I mean, at least Mourinho's not been intimidated by some Chelsea backroom staff.
No, exactly. You know, look at smash that, boom.
Look at that, straight out.
Look at that. And then we'll add the questions.
I mean, you don't want that. They probably had a less than usual warm up. Pitch invader after 3.5 minutes.
Mata ball into the box.
Good hands,
defending. Sorry, catch from the goalkeeper. Streaker. James MUFC. There was a streaker on the pitch.
That's big. That.
What annoys me is sometimes I don't give these streakers attention because I think it's quite funny. It used to be like a funny thing in the 80s.
Yeah.
No, it's a streaker. Now they're like, no cameras on him.
I was at a Blues game once, and the guy pitch invaded, and he was a large gentleman. He pitch invaded with just a Borat thong on.
Okay.
And saw some things that I never thought I'd see.
No, lovely.
And you know, normally the stewards come on and they're massing, like bringing him straight down. No one was going near him.
Really?
They were like, I'm not touching him.
After you, buddy. After you.
You might touch something inappropriate.
Decent start from United. Second free kick, one in the final third. Cancelo this time committing a foul on Luke Shaw.
Why is Ashley Young not on set pieces?
I think Juan Mata's got such a good free kick record.
Yeah.
God knows why he doesn't take enough with Man United, but it's one of those things where you've got some decent guys in there. Rashford can put a ball into the box. I think he's pretty far down the list. He's been on corners this season. Rashford, ball into the box. Awful ball.
That was rank.
Flicked on the near post. Flicked away, on the near post. Ball in though by Victor Lindelof. Defended. This is quite a decent little start from United, I think. They're looking like they're up for it.
Yeah.
Which is the thing you want with this United team is for them to be up for it. Usually it's just second halves that they fancy.
Yeah, if they don't.
Ronaldo has just absolutely skinned Ashley Young on the left wing. Young's dived in there, committed the foul, not going to get booked. You've got a few more of those to go.
Just put a little neutraliser on it.
That's what you call it, a neutraliser.
He just said, welcome back. Welcome back to Old Trafford.
CR7. That's a neutraliser.
Have one of those.
Have one of those biscuits.
So Juan Cristiano, will he just hug that
he's quite like before he went to Chelsea, he was more of a fluid forward where he picked space up, but now he's more of a winger now, more of hugging the touchline. But I think you'll see him in a few areas inside right channel. Not a foul from Luke Shaw. Well, no, absolute horse muck.
That's what I like to see.
Yeah, you know, family-friendly stream. This guy's, you know what I mean.
What did you make to the 5-year contract Luke Shaw got?
I think it's an interesting one. It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
I think it puts into question the wage structure. I think that Luke Shaw has had a very good start to this season. Had a very good start to the season before he broke his leg, but the consistency's not been there.
No.
Does it mean that he should be doubling his wage? You know, if I'm playing Football Manager, that ain't happening in my squad. Ball into the box, Smalling, Ronaldo, little bit of some sneaky moves there. I can't work out how to stick the question thing on again.
It's a little sticker.
No, just technology.
Shall we
technology. Yes, Aston Villa from Joshua.
Oh, what have we got an Aston Villa fan in the... Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
There we go, Dave.
Yeah.
And then I think I've got it.
You know, not just about opinion. About you. There you go. Yeah.
I'm saying
that's beautiful.
Ask me anything.
Aston Villa 1-0 up against Norwich for all you Championship fans. Juve though, corner into the box, defended at the near post, and Mata clears it. Then Shaw, Man United escape a very dangerous situation.
I'd like Josh to let me know if he's happy with the appointment of... Oh, God, I've forgotten his name.
Steve Dean.
Steve Dean? No.
Steve Dean.
Steve Dean.
Is it Steve Dean?
John Terry.
Josh, get into the comments. Who is it? Who's the Villa manager at the moment? It's Steve something, isn't it?
Yeah, Steve. Oh, I do not know that.
I know.
Dean. No, it's Dean something.
Oh, was it Dean?
Dean. Oh, God. This is terrible. Is that all right, Dave, for you?
That's perfect, buddy. That's absolutely awesome. We look very, very happy.
We are indeed. Oh, that's yours. Trying to rob your phone. What's his name? Dean Smith.
Dean Smith. Ooh, we nearly got it.
Well, my flatmate's a Villa fan, so I've been getting it in the air all the week.
Jack Grealish is not having a very good season, is he?
No, well, all that contract dispute I think has gone to his head, and they've signed a new 4 or 5 year deal with him, but that's very much just to bump up the price, I think, for
Tottenham.
For Tottenham, yeah. But if he goes to Tottenham, he's not going to play.
No, he won't.
He needs to go to a bottom half team.
Roma's just outstrength Chiellini, right hand side.
Ooh,
just brings the ball in. Looks for the cross into the bottom. No, the switch of play. Oh, Rom, keep it on the deck.
What was that?
I find that frustrating. When you've got a number 10 in the team, why are you looking for that switch? Just play through the 10 or play through someone near you. You don't need to go for it. But we have Juventus on the break. Quadrado looks for the cross into the box, intercepted by Paul Pogba. A little 1-2 with Juan Mata. Man United will clear.
So Rom should have been looking for... Oh, God.
That's not good. Juventus intercepted in the United half. Dybala tries to go through Nemanja Matic. Nemanja Matic says...
Not today.
Not today, buddy.
So should Rom have been looking for Juan and then...
Rom to Juan.
Yeah.
To Tony.
Yeah. And then Rom can get himself back in.
Goal time, you know what I mean? Simple as that.
Simple. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Real Madrid are 1-0 up as well. Thanks, Joshua, for the comments. I've got a bet on with over 3.5 goals in the Real Madrid game. Apparently, if Lopper...
Oh, Blackburn are winning.
That's good.
Sorry.
That's good news for the Ackers.
3.25 they were.
Benzema's in.
Oh, nice.
Which is good, so that's 1 goal out of the 3.5, although we have Cancelo, final third, looking to cross. Decent ball in.
Thought he was closer than he was there.
This is the danger. If Man United let Cancelo get those situations and cross, big problems. But if you missed my Acker before, got Ajax, got Lyon, over 3.5 goals in a Real Madrid win.
Oh, Lyon, that's the killer, isn't it?
That could be the Acker killer, the assassinator, as we call it. But they should be decent. They obviously beat City.
Oh yeah,
Fekir.
Will he get that big money move?
No, he's got dodgy knees apparently.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Well,
from the Liverpool
money. Yeah, and they've. I think unfortunately for a player like that kind of be it for his big move if one big team.
What? Because he's got that sort of X against his name.
It's a lot of money. £54 million is a lot of money to spend on someone that's got knee problems.
That's like Football Manager, isn't it? It's just susceptible to injuries.
You can't build your team on players like that. We saw a little break there from Man United. We had Anthony Martial carrying into their half, a little ball inside, intercepted. It was to Paul Pogba supposedly. But yeah, Lyon have Depay and Traore made a good little pairing this season. Depay's been on absolute fire, and then they've got players that could come off the bench. Dembele, the one that used to play for Celtic, scoring goals for fun over in Ligue 1.
Oh, right, decent.
I'm just going to block off the scores. So I could do the Championship scores for us. I want to see the United ones.
Oh, I get you.
Oh, where's the United?
That's like when you got the WhatsApp chat going and everyone's watching it. But the worst for that was the World Cup.
Oh yeah,
Oh my God!
Luckily, I was streaming most of the time. That's why you got to subscribe to Statman Dave.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we got it instantly.
Lock yourself away.
Lock myself away into the cupboard. That's what we want to see. Get into the cupboard.
You're the Harry Potter of the football world.
Exactly. That is that. But there was some news over the weekend.
Yeah.
Lopetegui apparently going to be sacked as Real Madrid manager. If he wins today, he'll apparently get the Clásico. If he loses today, he's out. That's coming from Cope in Spain.
When he was appointed, with all your knowledge, did you think it was a good appointment?
I did, but I didn't know too much about Lopetegui. And again, he didn't do too well in Porto, and he did well for the under-21s for Spain. He did well for the Spanish national team. But again, coaching a national team is so different from coaching a club side.
Especially the Galacticos.
Especially when they're big cheeses, Galacticos. We do have a Juventus free kick, very poor, goes out for a Manchester United throw. But yeah, this could be the interesting one. If he goes, Conte is the man that they want to get in.
I think he'd be good.
What do you think in the comments? Get into the comments about that. Real Madrid currently leading 1-0, so he will make the Clásico. We've also got a preview going out on Friday, Statman Dave YouTube channel, for the Clásico.
Oh, nice. What are the key areas you're looking at?
It's basically going to be a bit of, can Barcelona break as well as they have done this season without Lionel Messi against a slow Real Madrid midfield.
Got you.
So that's the big danger, but again, more on that later on. The interesting side today as well in the press on the Paris United, that's a website I think in France, is saying that Wenger has been contacted by Real Madrid. Take over the Man? No?
No.
You're not having it?
Not having that.
No? Not a dream for Arsene?
That'd be straight. I mean, I'll tell you what it would be, a perfect interim manager for 6 months, and then, I mean, who's the big cheese out there now?
They're looking, at the moment, they're looking at either Guti or Santi Solari. He used to play for them. Same time as Figo.
Yeah. Is he a winger?
Yeah, he played on the left of midfield. Ball in the box. Free header, Dybala. Just wide. Man United centre-halves, parting like the sea. Matic is losing his shit on Victor Lindelof.
What's Lindelof doing there?
Matic has probably got to go there to... Nah, that is... We're Chris Smalling. You don't... Why is your centre-half that far away from the other centre-half when the ball's coming in from the box? Lovely little dink ball from Cuadrado. Free header from Dybala. Probably got a score, but... Matic and Lindelof having a go at each other when it's Chris Smalling is the problem.
If that's Ronnie, that's in, isn't it? He's got a few more inches on him.
So it's as simple as that. If that's Ronnie, then you've got a massive, massive issue with that. Get into the comments, guys. Are you afraid, as Manchester United fans, it will end 2-1? Man United will win. Invite the true Geordie. That'll be fun one day. Brian, get involved, bro. Get involved. Watching and listening to the Carlisle United game, that comes in from Thomas.
Wow.
A striker is playing a centre-half. That is beautiful.
Nice, that's what you want.
That's what you bloody want. Some more scared people in the comments about that last chance for Juve, who have pretty much dominated the opening part of the game. Stats-wise, in terms of in midfield, completely dominating the ball. Paul Pogba, 6 out of his 6 passes so far. Benfica, though, on the ball. Little pops, little moving it around.
Yeah, I need to take more of a vested interest in him.
Yeah, it's quite he's not as expansive as you'd want, but he's probably like a James Milner type player for this side. Oh God, here we go. The interesting side though, Pjanic not as, not 10 out of his 11 passes, but not really on the ball yet, not really getting involved as he should be.
Yeah.
But we do have Juve building up from the back through Szczesny. There's a question about Szczesny in the comments. What do I think of him as a goalkeeper? He's improved so much in Italy. Arsenal probably shouldn't have let him go, if you're looking at that. Apparently, Lucas for Birmingham has just missed a sitter. I'm watching at Reading at the far end.
Oh, right.
Scary.
Wow. Apparently there's about 23,000 in St Andrews tonight, which is a big crowd.
Is that a big crowd? Nice. Lovely stuff.
Big crowd tonight.
One player that we spoke about before getting forward, Cancelo in that final third, looking to switch the play and so forth, but it was the big chance there from Cuadrado, if you missed it. Lovely little ball into the box, free header, Man United in 6s and 7s at the back. Pogba getting fouled in the final third again.
There you go, that's nice.
Decent. Juve, you see how it's like classic tactical side. Every single time United get into the final third, they seem to be committing these like little fouls, whether they're left, whether they're right. Probably actually show these fouls on the StatZone app, again, link in the description below for the StatZone app. So Juve doing the good fouls. So we look at the ones that they've committed. That's Manchester United and Juventus. Seeing those wide areas, they've just committed another one yet that's not been visualised. It's in the final third, but not quite in the penalty areas.
Right.
That Italian tactical foul, beautiful. United free kick.
Is that because they don't seem like they know they can defend this sort of area?
Yeah, they're obviously very, very organised. Ball into the box. Pogba free header. Oh! Didn't quite believe it.
No.
Marty was on the edge of his seat then. Marty looks stressed. Marty, you okay?
Yeah, not too bad.
Who just bought Marty?
United.
Oh, good.
Anyone know free streams? Go on to Reddit if you want to find a stream. Could be good, could be bad. I'm going Villa Blues in the Villa end with a mate. I'm only 10 and I'm well scared. I hope nobody fights me.
Well, yeah, take a parent.
Yeah,
take a guardian.
Will Brazier's advice: take a parent or guardian. If you want to follow him on Twitter or Instagram at Will Brazier. Beautiful stuff.
I went when I was 17 and I still had a lot of fear. So as a 10-year-old, please take a guardian.
I think I did Leeds away at 19. So that
was intense.
Yes, they were trying to throw bricks at us.
Oh, nice.
Thanks.
There you go.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. But the police were very good at that.
It's a rite of passage almost. If you've not had a brick thrown at you, are you an adult?
That's exactly what I was thinking. When I was learning that we had to get back to the stadium to be parked onto a bus. We have Ronaldo, right-hand side, early cross into the box.
Oh no!
Cuadrado in the near post, ball goes back, Dybala puts it away.
And it's exactly like you said before the game, he'd be trying to get into those number 10 spots, and that's where he's popped up.
Perfect goal for Juventus. They've been crossing, United have not been dealing with it. They didn't stop the cross. Ronaldo, who's been a bit more of a creator this season for Juventus, created nearly 2 chances per game versus about 1.2. But it was a good move from Juve. Ball out wide. Ronaldo making the underlapping run. Really good stuff there. And Dybala, as we mentioned, in the number 10 position. Ball breaks to him. The Matic not close enough. Simple finish. But again, Frustrating. A decent block from Chris Smalling.
Well, unlike last time, he's actually come across and
dealt with it.
But it's just gone through his legs.
It's frustrating because we know what Dybala's going to do. Dybala is finding this pocket of space. This is his 4th goal in the Champions League this season. He's currently Juventus' top scorer.
Is he?
He scored 4 goals in the Champions League this season, only 1 in Serie A. So
he seems to do that quite. I was watching a bit of the Netflix doc, and he never seems to kick on in.
It's
well, you think it'd be slightly easier for him.
It's frustrating. Again, before this happened, we had advice of the stream: take a parent to any derby games you go to.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, led to United conceding the first goal of the game. Dybala, United not handling the crosses, comes in from City. That's been the problem so far. Crossing. It's simple stuff.
It's a shame because Smalling's done the right thing there, but it's just a little. He's not got there quick enough.
Again, if you're looking to play a 3-man midfield there, would you expect your defensive midfielder to be a little bit more awake, or someone like a Fred to be a bit more awake?
Picking up Dybala?
Yeah, picking up Dybala. United's defence not good enough. We can't play this. Luckily, if you missed it, we had young boys drawing early doors with Valencia. So
puts the group wide open.
Yeah, the group's wide open right now. I think United will be sitting on around 4 points, but it's not good to be at home and to be 1-0 get down.
And you've got to go to Valencia.
You've got to go to Valencia. You've got to do this.
And Juventus.
Your prediction's on though, Will. My prediction's on as well because we both said Juve would score.
There we go. Oh no! Come on. What's he doing there? It's all right doing a hand gesture, but you've got to play the advantage there.
Not great refereeing then. United breaking through the middle. Cuadrado absolutely taking Pogba out, but the ball broke to Marcus Rashford.
Oh, he's done well, Pogba, as well, to release it.
Very Italian, that defending, wasn't it?
Just, get him down, sort it out.
Get him down, sort it out.
Bish, bash, bosh.
Bish, bash, absolutely bosh. Guys, we can probably visualise the goal for you on the Statman Dave stream. It's just going to show the Dybala effort. Again, arriving very late. Ball went out to the right wing. Ronaldo made the underlap. Dybala's just lurking at number 10. Strolls in there. Gary goals.
Yeah.
Or Paulo goals. I've asked you about the United defence. United defence is not good enough. I agree with that. The United defence is not good enough at the moment.
Realistically, do they need to make that sort of Virgil van Dijk signing where they're not only getting a centre-back with quality, but a real leader as well?
I think Koulibaly will be the guy for me right now. You know, there's so many out there that could be, but doesn't look like United want to get them. I think Koulibaly's in that right age group where he's old, he's got experience, he's 26, 27, I think.
Good age.
So he's like an age where there's a resale value. They're not exactly going to sell shirts, but it's a centre back. You know what I mean? Pogba starting to get a bit of hold of the game. Paul Pogba.
Bit of bite in there as well.
Just dribble past Ronaldo in central midfield.
See you later, mate.
Rashford into the channels, but decent defending from Chiellini. Not good stuff. Guys, get into the comments. Any questions you got about anything today? Also on Instagram, we're going to do an Instagram Q&A, so go over to the Statman Dave Instagram, send your questions in and we will ask them. Quick fire questions as well. They are always very, very, very fun. But United, we've got to do something here. Got to start with something. Diego coming into the comments. Forza Juve. Obviously a Juventus fan. Welcome all fans here on the stream.
We actually did some work with Juventus last year. I went to the Tottenham Juventus game.
Oh, nice.
Where they won 2-1.
Oh, the one at Wembley.
Yeah.
Oh, they really that was a fantastic game of football. That.
And we did some dancing with the Juve fans.
Did you?
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, they're a club that are run very, very well.
Yeah,
the right way. Carlo Ancelotti actually saying today that Serie A has changed. Pretty much talking about how Serie A used to be where all the good players, like when we were growing up in the 90s, they had all the good players who go to Italy.
Yeah.
Sort of changed to the Premier League now.
Yeah.
Obviously, Italy they had a big problem with corruption and a lot of clubs went bankrupt, but Ancelotti basically saying the quality of Italian youngsters coming through isn't the same anymore. So
have you watched the BT Sport documentary on that?
No, I've not. I really should watch that. We have Juventus in the box, Dybala twisting and turning, Victor Lindelof sticking to the task.
Good defending that.
Decent defending there, Victor Lindelof, good on the floor. Lukaku, that's another foul, ref.
Played on.
Absolute rubbish. Chiellini using his gamesmanship there to win the ball, but again, into the box, shot comes in, De Gea save from Dybala. I think it was Dybala. No, it wasn't Dybala. I think it might have been our pal Benfica breaking into the penalty area. But United in an all-world of problems.
Need to weather the storm, don't they? Weather it well.
Yeah, weather it well. We are so rubbish. No penalty now. Oh, United late to the stadium. Who's getting kicked out? The bus driver or Mourinho first? Could you give the United Juve mixed 11? Yeah, we'll do that. We will do that very, very shortly. We'll think about it.
What is that? A combined mix?
Combined 11 from the starting 11s right now is pretty much going to be the Juve side, right?
Well, you can rule, goalie go De Gea, rule out the whole back.
That's a fair point. So
whole back for Juventus.
Goalkeeper going De Gea, whole back for Juve, so Cancelo, Bonucci, Chiellini, Alexandro.
Oh!
Nearly Man United linking up in that final third. Switching the ball out to Luke Shaw, left-hand side. Give it to his feet. Where is Anthony Martial? He's in a central area. Juan Mata going out to combine.
And Rashford is as well, isn't he?
Linking that attack. Rashford at number 10 at the moment. Anthony Martial to his feet. Inside left channel. Little ball inside. Intercepted by Pjanic, who started the game off really well in defensive centre. Luke Shaw commits the foul. So back to our combined 11. We've got David there in goal. Juventus back 4. Into midfield. You're going to go Pjanic, Matuidi... Pogba as a 3.
I agree, yeah.
Then Dybala, Ronaldo, Martial on form?
I'd go Rashford just for the work.
Okay, Rashford. Let's go Rashford. So, to summarise our team, combined 11, David De Gea in goal, Juventus back 4, midfield of Pjanic, Matuidi, Paul Pogba.
No, Martial.
And then we go Martial or Rashford?
I reckon Martial.
Okay, Martial. So Martial, Dybala, Ronaldo. That would be one hell of a team. Thanks for that question. Coming in there from the legend that is Jordan. Shout out to Jordan. So again, Bonucci on
What's he doing
the
there?
right wing. Chris Smalling defending. What is going on here? United are in 6s and 7s.
They're in here, Dave. Knock him on.
Counter attack. Again broken by Matuidi. He's just a player that's hot.
Yeah.
When in these games, he does all the good hard yards.
Goes under the radar.
Active, goes under the radar.
That's why watching a stream like this with you, I'll appreciate Matuidi's work.
Matuidi. It's frustrating though because he's playing well. He's playing well. United are not playing well. I want to see them more on the ball again. United started off a little bit.
Yeah.
Where they started off like they wanted it. Now it's sort of like so pedestrian in their defending. Like see Rashford getting frustrated, then defending Juve just passing it around the left wing.
They can do this now, just frustrate them.
And that's the problem. Like you can't let sort of a team like Juve do this because they're comfortable on the ball. They're no longer just a defensive side. They're good on the ball.
That front three for Juventus as well, like where it is now. Ronaldo's left, Cuadrado was down the middle, and Dybala was on the right as well.
That's kind of what we were chatting about. Like it's going to be so fluid. Now we're seeing them switch around.
Is that like Allegri? Will he be like going to switch around, or is that
I think it's a different. Sometimes it's player led. Sometimes it's coach-led, sometimes it's position-led, sometimes it's zonally led.
Yeah.
I think this is more of a, they've given them the freedom.
Right.
Allegri's built his team up. They've got the back 4, they've got the 3 guys in midfield that are doing so well already today.
Yeah.
And they allow that front 3 to just have the freedom. You want to pop up here, you pop up here, willing to change.
Okay.
Defensively, though, the responsibility's still there to get back to a 4-5-1. I think that's what Allegri does so well, is that, they've given the freedom in that final third, but you'll do the hard yards and you'll do the work.
Yeah.
We're 1-0 down at home. We're not even attempting to win the ball back. Laughing my ass off. That comes in from DM. Yeah, it's not great at the moment. United are too lackadaisical.
Yeah, it's not the best, is it?
In defence. Do you find when you read more books, you say bigger words?
I haven't read a book for... Last book I read was Holes. Remember that?
Holes? No.
They made it into a Disney film with...
okay.
Oh, God, who's the crazy actor? That young guy. He used to be in the CBBC show. Come on.
Come on. No, I've not got it, man.
He was the actor in the first Transformers.
I'm so bad at movies.
Anyone?
No.
It's first Transformers.
Get into the comments. Who was this guy? Luis Mendoza, just back from training. What's the story of the game so far? United starting very, very poorly. Juventus dominating the ball, creating in the wide areas. Cuadrado created a really good chance for Dybala in the middle. Centre halves split. Matic was coming back. Smalling in no man's land. The signs were there.
Martial's just dribbled off the pitch.
God damn it. The warning signs were there, but 2 minutes later?
Shia LaBeouf, thank you.
Shia LaBeouf, good work there. But yeah, a few minutes later, we had Ronaldo underlapping run to the right wing. Cross comes in. Smalling defends the near post. Dybala's just there. Was something we mentioned before with this Juventus team. They're going to be very, very fluid. And, Dybala was just there to basically tap the ball into the back of the net. 4-4-2. Stat Zone now has got them as a 4-4-2. I think it's still a 4-3-3.
Yeah.
But we are seeing Matuidi, what he does play in this position. He does sort of roam out and cover that flank, so that's probably why they've got them there. But not a good start from United. I kind of agree there. Sheila Buffett's going off into the comments. Do you want to sack Mourinho? No, but there's frustrating things about this United team at the moment. Like this right now. 1-0 down at home. 27 minutes gone. Another ball in behind. Dybala in behind the United defence. Right side of the box. Can he find the pass? Ashley Young with the clearance in the penalty area. Big spaces to be exploited.
This is like an FA Cup tie where it's like Minnows versus...
It's not good, is it?
No.
It's not good at all.
It doesn't feel like a premium Manchester United versus Juventus of 1999, does it?
Not good at all. But let's get the score predictions from around the ground. AS Roma are winning 1-0 against CSKA Moscow. A goal has just gone in there. And Man City have just scored. David Silva, apparently, away at Shakhtar Donetsk. Lyon are winning. Get in!
Get in, Dave! That's the big 3.75 on the odds.
That was the big acca. That one. We are acca before. You got a big acca. Mine was just Lyon, Ajax. Over 3.5 goals in the Real Madrid game, and Real Madrid to win. But that is Bertrand Traoré on the score sheet.
You picked him out as well earlier.
Yeah, again, I think with that game, in terms of the setup of what you'd expect it to be, playing a back three against the front three is so dangerous.
Yeah.
Like, you just open yourselves up, and unfortunately for our main man, Julian Nagelsmann, he loves a back three.
Does he?
Absolutely loves a back three. But if you're playing a back three against the pace of Traoré, Depay and Terrier, I've not seen much of Terrier, but given number 7, you've got to expect that to be a bit decent. I think he's come through the academy.
Yeah.
Marty absolutely loves Ndombele as well. Uwar's a very good player. A lot of pace and creativity in that side. Playing a back three against that front three, very dangerous, and we've already saw Traoré score a goal, which is good for the acca.
It's a madness.
It's an absolute madness. If you didn't before, you probably can still put the acca on, but you are not going to get 9-1 anymore.
No, nowhere near that.
No. Nowhere near that. We need some more goals in the Real Madrid game, though, because that's only 1-0 against Plzen so far. Dybala is causing United so much problem with his movement, again finding himself into a crossing position in the box. It's that right-hand side. I think maybe we have a look at that, because that is a bit of an issue for United. It was a left-hand side against Valencia.
I was just thinking that, because they were overloading that, weren't they?
Seems like that's where Juve are going, in a way, and you can see a lot more. Again, it's a similar structure. That's why stats are so good sometimes to visualise what's going on in the game, is that Juve are like focusing their attacks down the right in football manager terminology, and that's causing United a lot of problem. With Anthony Martial maybe not tracking enough.
Right.
With, you've got Pogba playing on that, left-sided central midfielder, ball into the box from a corner, and we have a header over the bar from Benfica, yeah. Who's lost him here? Oh, it's awful defending. Is Juan Mata marking Benfica? That is an absolute mismatch. But again, we're getting a lot of Juventus attacks coming down that side. In both of their chances are created on the right-hand side. Again, that great Dybala chance, and of course the cross for the goal came down that side. We can visualise that right now. Again, that right-hand side, near post. Ball, not good enough for United.
You're right, Dave.
I'm all right. I kind of saw this coming, to be honest.
Well, it could be. I mean, they've weathered that storm of 5 minutes after the goal, where they've got a few chances.
But again, we've seen Dybala.
What's the possession stats here?
I reckon Juve are dominating here. Absolutely dominating. Possession stats have been taken off this app for some reason.
Oh no!
Oh no! We've just seen a goal in the Hoffenheim game. So Juventus are currently having 75% of the ball.
Wow.
Hoffenheim have just got back into the game against Lyon. Bad news for the acca. Kramaric, though, I bloody love Kramaric.
Yeah.
Absolute fantastic footballer. But I didn't want him scoring today.
No, but Lyon have got this.
They've still got it. You can kind of see the 4-4-2 in a way now, how they're setting up in a defensive sense.
Yeah, Mantuidi's on that left-hand side as well, isn't he?
Nice tactics from
Do you like that?
Allegri. I like that.
Is that because, was that something they'll revert to now they've got the lead?
I think so, yeah. It's the perfect counter-attacking shape. Ball into Anthony Martial, little 1-2 with Romelu Lukaku. Martial into the final third, though. Juve with bodies back with numbers. Pogba out to Ashley Young. Someone's got to pull wide here. Rashford to feet. Back inside to Paul Pogba. There's a gap. Great defending from Chiellini.
Because that's how, speaking of that Valencia game, how they set up against United as well, wasn't it? When
lovely run inside. Into the penalty area from Rashford. Chiellini sticks out a foot. Good defending again from the 33-year-old Italian defender. This is going to be the problem for United. If they lose the ball in these areas and Juve break.
The counter-attack.
Counter for fun.
Because that's where, because they had Coquelin playing on the right-hand side. It's very much like Mantuidi's, obviously not naturally a left winger.
Oh, no. That's why you're here, Brazier, to link all the dots together.
I'm just learning from you.
You're teaching me. I just thought about that. So what we've got there, similar to how Valencia set up with Coquelin on the right-hand side, Allegri now going with Matuidi on the left-hand side. Maybe this is the trend that Mourinho's to get on. Fred, right midfield, called it before. Juan Mata, corner. Can United get back in?
Nice delivery.
Decent. I don't feel confident with free kicks. Like, this team So good at defending free kicks over the last few seasons.
What, Juventus? Italians
are
known for...
Italian side well set up.
Whether it's the shirt pull, the cheeky nudge.
It's everything, isn't it? They know how to play. United are having a little bit of a spell of dominance. Martial, ball inside, missing behind Luke Shaw. Juve on the break. Cuadrado. It's a 3-on-3. This is what we didn't want. Cuadrado cutting in from the right wing. Dybala pulling wide right. Can he feed Dybala? Feeds Dybala into the penalty area. Cut back. Great defending on the slide by Victor Lindelof.
I thought he was offside. You're right, come on.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to take this.
Mate,
but an entire game.
Everything that's happening, it's 1-0.
That's okay. That's a good point.
And
That's a very good point. This is why I brought you here, Brazier, to calm me down.
Let's go, Dave. Let's do this.
Let's absolutely do this. But if United continually allow that 3v3 counter-attacking situation...
It's not good news, is it?
It's terrible news.
Yeah.
Dybala seems to be popping up in all the spaces you don't want him.
Yeah.
Pogba into the final third. Dybala puts a little challenge on him.
This is the sort of game where he needs to take it by the scruff of the neck.
Again on the counter-attack. Cuadrado carrying Anthony Martial, though. Well played, Tony.
Back there, you were doubting whether he's
doubting whether he's doing it, but that was some good defending from Tony.
That'll get the fans up.
Yeah, I'll get the boys up. Again, ahead. Man United losing 1-0 to Valencia at the moment. If you're just joining, make sure, of course, to like that goddamn video and subscribe if you guys are new. Lukaku has got such terrible movement. To be honest, bring him on screen, Cameron. Just bring him on screen. You're allowed to be on this stream. So, Cameron, I just walked back past us with some Cocoa Pops, if you can see them there.
It's upside down,
Cameron. Come on, branding. Some Cocoa Pops and milk.
Courtesy of Callum's Gaming.
Courtesy of Callum's Gaming. These see the teamwork of those two guys.
Nice to see a green top as well, because sometimes you get them scummy people that bring in the red top. We don't want to see that. That's just white water.
That like the sparkling water thing. You see, I'm on that. I'm a red top. I used to be a green top.
Thanks for having me today, Dave.
Yeah, this is
it's been a great stream. Fortunately, I need to leave.
Thanks for having you, Will. If you want to check out Will there,
No red top.
No red top for you. That sort of I don't know why I changed.
It's defending the indefensible. Does it? I just feel like it tastes like white water.
Oh, definitely have improvement when you go for the green top though.
Yeah.
So like the red top's all right, you get used to it.
Yeah.
But like when you go back to the green top, it's like having the blue top. So you have that like conversion. You know what I'm saying? It's like
ease yourself in.
Ease yourself in there, guys. Any questions? Get into the comments. There's a red top there.
Bin that. Pass that out.
Bin it anyway, mate. That went off months ago. Floating. Juve building centre circle again. It seems like it's flipped back to Juventus dominating the ball.
Oh, there we go.
Come on, United.
Go on,
Let's do this.
Oh.
Pogba on the ball, central midfield in his own half. Needs to see a little bit more of Juan on the ball, I think.
Them pitch markings from the Super League, Grand Final.
Yeah, Grand Final. Do you watch any of that?
No, I'm not into it. It's very much a northern thing, isn't it?
Yeah, watch the second half. Martial behind Cancelo.
Go on, Tony.
He's looking inside again. Oh! What's so frustrating with Anthony Martial in these games recently, right? When he shoots or when he goes for it, like goes to take someone on and dribbles, he does it right. But at the moment, what we're getting from him is these like gets the ball in the final third, and it's just like these dodgy passes. Look at this, like 2-yard passes, misplaced passes. Bitty, exactly. This is his dashboard. No take-ons, no shots, no chance created so far. We need to see more from him. Get the ball, run at the lad.
That just screams no confidence for me.
He's got to do it, man. He's got to do it. One shot in 35 minutes for Manchester United. Excellent stats there from Jacob, and we can confirm that for you on the StatZone app. One shot, one on target.
I think they've reverted back to that 4-3-3 again by the looks of it.
That's it. It's so fluid. Tony Marshall, one-on-one with Cancelo. Go on, take him on. Another pass inside. This time hitting the target to Lukaku. But nothing, kills the attack there. Martial again, wide left, looking to cross into the box.
You know who you need as manager.
Defending near post, go on.
Gareth Southgate.
Gareth.
I actually think he'd do a better job.
Make me believe. Cuadrado out to Ronaldo on the counter-attack, wide left. It's Chris Smalling versus Ronaldo.
Oh!
Crunches in.
Second neutraliser.
Eat it.
That's got to be a yellow.
No, he gets 3 neutralisers, right? three neutralisers.
That's criminal.
Ronaldo cutting inside and Young just absolutely man and ball.
There'll be a Netflix documentary about that. What's going on there?
He's absolutely shoulder in the face.
I've got a booking for that.
Oh, you've done 2 fouls. Give him another one.
Christ.
Young is literally taking that aggressive approach. Question, heard of the new Eton Borough financial problems? Worth a look or a cheeky video on?
Oh, no.
No, I've not heard of it. No. Joshua, get into the comments. Give a little description. We'll read it out. We'll give you our thoughts. But Ronaldo at Old Trafford. I've seen him score so many good free kicks at Old Trafford.
If this goes in, you've got to be saying, yeah.
I've got to be saying, oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh dear, Ronaldo. Shot comes in. De Gea parries it. Out to Matuidi. Oh, another chance.
What's like an unusual save?
Yeah, not great, but the ball in the box again. Just headed over the bar from Ronaldo.
What is going on?
Oh, God. Oh, God. That was a proper Brexit tackle. That's a great way to describe it. A Brexit neutraliser. Shots coming in, though, from Juve, raining them down.
I mean, De Gea saved, but it's a very unusual...
Not a great save. You'd rather him to parry that out away from danger. See how Juve are just allowing Chris Smalling to have the ball because they are not worried about him in possession.
Chris, you
go for it, bro.
Try a big pass, Chris.
Young, final third, inside, intercepted again. Blaise Matuidi's having one of those flaming games, isn't he?
He'd be great.
Bloody tackles and interceptions all over the flaming place. And he would be good for
Luke Shaw with a little semi-neutraliser.
Semi-neutraliser, though Blaise Matuidi so far completed 100% of his 26 passes. Again, it's just simple. You know what I mean? There's no bother with that. No absolute bother. One ball recovery and one interception so far. He's just doing what Blaise Matuidi does.
Breaking up the play. And he's been playing all over the pitch as well. Left midfield, centre mid.
Yeah, all over the place. 3 nines in attack. Jose out comes in from Jacob. That United playing a 1-0-3-3. Interesting tactics there.
Dave.
Alexandro, final third, looks to cross. Young, another Juve corner. Very worrying. So Joshua, we are in the 6th tier. We sold our club to the Port Vale owner. He can't own the club because of the Port Vale ownership. We can't pay the players. Have no money to pay them, and we lost 6-0 at the weekend. That is terrible. That's UEFA. That's not UEFA. That's FIFA's problem. Not FIFA. Sorry, the FA.
Yeah,
you can't allow that. How have they even allowed him to buy? You can't own 2 clubs. Jesus,
that's bad.
That's just frustrating, isn't it?
It's my neck of the woods as well.
That is new. What's going on here?
Neutral zone infraction.
Neutral zone infraction in the penalty spot here. Referee calling over Chiellini for a little talking to.
See, for your level of stats, Dave, have you never got into the NFL?
I just don't have time. I'd love to really get into it. It's all loads of games on Sunday, isn't it? Where there's loads of Prem and that.
Yeah, it's like the Saturday 3 o'clock to Sunday 6 p.m.
It's upsetting.
And the coverage is.
Always love the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Corner in from Juve, headed by Lukaku. Martial swings a boot at it. Finally get it cleared, but Juve just. They're causing problems, aren't they? Really causing Man United problems.
What would you do as a manager now, formation? Say they're playing the 4-3-3.
I think you've got Juan Mata for all of his good play against Chelsea. Not really got into the game today.
Would you put another one in that? Like,
you've got to be throwing Fred in. Again, why is Fred not playing minutes? I do not know. Again, Mata only 6 out of 7 passes so far for United. Again, a lot of them backwards. Fred is really good in these high pressure games because he's good at rolling. He's good at playing around pressure with passes, and it's like, just do it. Ronaldo's just taking the absolute mickey off United, just doing some skills, a few drag backs, ball back inside to Bonucci, looks over the top. Luke Shaw, good defending, but Juve on the second ball again into the United box. Shaw blocks it with his head.
Oh God, is he alright?
He just took it to the face, didn't he? This is worse than Moyes. Oh Jesus, guys, Jesus! Let's get some positivity into the comments. We've seen great football at Old Trafford for decades. Lindelof needs to be on the bench.
Who's the young lad?
Which one?
Is it Chong?
Chong, yeah. Well, it'd be nice to see Chong would add some directness.
That feels very much like the script's written for Chong.
Yeah, to come on and save the day from United.
Yeah.
What a ball that was from Pjanic to Dybala's feet. That was beautiful outside the boot.
He featured quite a lot in the.
Dybala into the inside right channel, curls it in.
Oh, I've seen him do that so many times.
It's the problem we were talking about before, Will. That little area.
He's playing that number 10 role to perfection.
He is, and he's drifting around again. You know, where's the midfield there?
I wouldn't know. Like I played 11-a-side last night, and if the fluidness of these front three would just confuse the hell out.
What the hell? What did you do as a defender? But Dybala had a shot there from the position that we spoke about pre-game. Matic was pulled to the left-hand side.
Yeah.
Pogba hadn't made his way over.
Yeah.
Mata hadn't come back. Dybala's just got a free shot on goal. Do you want to give someone that's that good with his left foot from that angle? Absolutely not. Let's not forget Juventus are Champions League favourites. Yeah, thanks from Coppen. Shout out to Coppen. He is a big fan of the Statman Dave streams. Make sure to go and check out Statman Dave's Streamman Dave. Sorry, on Twitch. We'll be streaming maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday.
Are you enjoying COD?
Yeah, it's good. It's a quality game. Love it. I absolutely love it. What I don't love is this bloody football from United today.
Yeah, it's just they're so far away from each other as well, isn't it?
Nothing. It's almost like Louis van Gaal-esque with the lack of attacking numbers in a central area. You watch other good teams; they're quite compact on the attack. Like you watch, anyone from your Barcelonas to whoever. They have like that narrow band of three when they're playing the 4-2-3-1. But we just seem to be so broken, absolutely rubbish. I like Lingard, Rashford and Martial should have been the forwards. Unfortunately, Jess Lingard is out injured at the moment.
Yeah, how long's he out for?
He's out for a little bit of time, I think.
Big miss as well, isn't it?
Yeah, ankle injury, apparently.
He's just got energy as well.
Yeah, super energy. The 4-2-3-1's not working, I completely agree. You again on the break, no protection. Dybala looks like to outpace Victor Lindelof. That's something that Victor Lindelof's good, very, very quick. Cameron, can I have a spot of H2O?
I'll take a H2O if there's one going.
No, no Cocoa Pops on
Cocoa Pops, please.
I'll down it on the stream. Ball out, Nemanja Matic. Terrible pass there. Oh, God damn it.
It's alright, mate.
Oh,
come on.
It's just rubbish. Again, I tell you what, right? They'll come out in the second half and they'll play really well.
Yeah, 2-1 win.
2-1 win. Let's go for the scores around Europe. 2-0 in the Roma game. Their first goal scored by
Dzeko.
Two from Edin Dzeko. Pellegrini assist and El Shaarawy assist. Edin Dzeko firing. Apparently there's El Shaarawy displays great vision with a pass to Edin Dzeko. Goal time. Still 1-1 in the Lyon game. City now 2-0 up at half time. Laporte with a KDB assist. That's going to be really tough. Are you into your fantasy football Premier League version?
Yeah, so we did the regular one and then we did a draft at work as well.
Oh, I love that. The drafts are good, but you've got to be like around at the right time, you know what I mean?
We all sat round together and did it, but I'm loving drafts where I'm sending my most attention.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It's just fun.
It's just that's where I feel like I'm a real manager. Who's your star players?
This season I'm doing pretty well. I got into the top. I'm in the top 100,000 at the moment.
Oh, nice.
That's a decent record. I was on 66,000 at one point.
Yeah.
And I've got two teams. One of them is my personal team, which I'm playing for my mates with money, but we do have Juan Mata final third, Paul Touch. Juventus recover the ball. But the Statmen, as I know, doing pretty well this season.
Real nice.
So we've got Alisson in goal, Bellerin, Robertson, Pereira, midfield of Andre Schürrle, Maddison, Hazard, Salah, and then a front three of Wilson, Aguero and Mitrovic.
That's a lot of points there.
Big points. I'm trying to work out how to get Kevin De Bruyne in the team, though.
Oh, because he's back in, assisting tonight as well.
Assisting tonight, exactly.
That's mad how well they've done without him as well.
Yeah, it's credit to... Again, that's the weird side about this Premier League. We're seeing Liverpool not play too well at the moment. They're getting results, but they're not, as Jurgen Klopp said in the press conference today, I don't have the same attacking blend as they did last season.
Yeah, there we go, half
time, Man United, 1 goal down.
Get him in, have a word.
Get him in, have a word.
Change the system.
Change the system, that's been the story of the game. Dybala scoring on the 17th minute.
Here's what I'd do, Dave.
What would you do?
And disagree with me if you will.
Tell me.
I'd go get Fred on for Juan Mata.
So let's flip to the substitution. So Man United's bench. So here we go. It should be displayed on screen right now.
So get Fred on.
Yeah, Fred on.
Fred on for Mata. Drop him into a 3, and then be getting Lukaku.
Yep.
To he's not that good at it. Who else? Who have we got in the width? Oh,
so Chong could come on.
Chong. I mean, if Lukaku could do it, drop him off to that Firmino role.
Yeah.
And then
link it.
Yeah, and then you
squeezing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think unfortunately for Lukaku, he's playing against Bonucci and Chiellini.
It's true.
Two of the best centre halves in world football.
But get away from him.
That's it. That's a good point. You get away from getting into the channels. I'd like to see him drifting more. I'd like to see a bit of Chong. Rashford's not been too great going forward, I don't think. No. But you're looking at what Rashford would do against Chiellini and Bonucci. Yeah. Pace. Even throwing Martial as a striker.
Yeah.
I think Lukaku's had a very...
that's true, yeah, getting 2 up top.
Poor first half and away, 0 shots on goal. 9 out of his 13 passes completed. You're just not getting what you want with Romelu Lukaku. Maybe throwing someone like Tony Marshall, again, hasn't had the greatest of halves. Through the middle, could be an option. Get into the comments, guys. What do you think Manchester United do to change this game? What about Pereira? Pereira could be a good option, to be quite honest, again.
Yeah.
If you want to get on the ball more, that's what United need.
What happened to him? Was he seemed to start the season?
Yeah, he started the season, then he made a mistake against Brighton.
Well, that was it?
That was kind of it.
Oh, right.
It was a pretty big mistake, cost a goal, but at the same time, you'd expect a player that is an attacker that's moved into defensive midfield. It's going to be an option. I'd bring I'd bloody do a double substitution. Mata and Matic off.
Yeah.
Pereira, Fred on.
Right. Okay.
That three-man midfield. Get a bit of energy in there. Get a bit of movement.
Yeah.
Alex is saying no movement. I completely agree there. Need another midfielder in there. Completely agree with that too. Lindelof and Shaw have been good. I kind of agree. Shaw's defended reasonably well, although that he's been overloaded so many times. I think Lindelof's been good 1v1 as well. United always seem to respond second half. It's kind of what it is.
Yeah.
Like, why did it take that long to do? But guys, we said before, do a Q&A on Insta at half time. So, should we do it? Should we play do it?
Let's
More
get
comments
in there,
coming
Dave.
in saying best game for Chong. They would have done no research on him. Something of an unknown. I kind of agree with that. Lukaku off is what people are saying in the comments. Emmanuel's saying that. Is total football the only way to beat Juve's rotation? I just think United need to get on the ball a bit more. 4-4-2, drop number 10 for Juan Mata. Juve are just going to win it. Give up, lad. Cheers, bud. Beautiful stuff.
Stop the stream.
Pogba to false 9. These are tactics coming in from Lucas Mendoza. Like it. Martial and Rashford either side. Fred into midfield.
Yeah.
Could work. Could absolutely work. Go to up top with Rashford and Martial. That's something that is quite interesting. I think can't see Pogba going off straight away, but I think United need to make a big change. They really do need to make a bit of a change. So far, it's just not.
Lukaku just seems to be neutralised by them two big Goliaths at the back.
It is, yeah. Like, that's kind of the problem. I think movement and pace and trickery would be a better way to
Get around them.
Get around that and sort that one out. First question coming in. Thoughts on the first half? There are thoughts. Juve's movement has been very, very, very good up front.
They've done exactly what they came here to do.
Yeah, exactly. They started off with a bit of a 4-3-3. They got the goal, and now they pretty much switched to a reactive 4-4-2. How Allegri does it, and it's how Allegri does it well. We'll show you exactly what I mean with the 4-4-2 for this game, but it's kind of United seem like they are not getting on the ball. Seems like they can't break Juve down. Seems like they need another absolute rocket up their backsides again at half time. But here's the 4-4-2 we were speaking about. Juve sitting in this 4-4-2. Quadrado dropping to right midfield. Matuidi filtering out like he did for France at the World Cup. Yeah. Front to Dybala, Ronaldo. Dybala's really come into the game.
He's just
been man of the match for me so far.
Yeah.
Really, really good. The shot that came in from the inside right channel was nice. His goal was just free. That was the thing we spoke about before, that his movement is going to be a problem for Manchester United. And he is operating, moving right, but then drifting into the box, looking to take people on. It's just... It's a problem. It's a bloody problem so far. United need to get a bit of an issue there. Herrera and Fred on for Matic and Mata off. That could be a good move, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely.
Keep getting your questions into Instagram. We're going to be answering them right now. Who's your man of the match so far? Probably Dybala.
I think you've just picked him out.
Yeah,
there.
Dybala comes in from the static Spence.
Well, Matuidi has been very good.
Matuidi's been very good. Yeah, tactically been very good. Any half-time changes? I expect nothing, to be quite honest.
Do you expect nothing?
I expect nothing, which is not good.
Because in previous years, especially of the clubs, Mourinho's not been afraid to
make those changes.
Yeah.
No, but again, I feel like right now, when the changes happen at half-time, it's like the same 11 goes out, they get a rollicking, they have a word of each other, we need to do this better, that better, and this better, and then it sort of works out.
But has that not been against against a side against Juventus? The quality's there, but against Newcastle or
it's weird though because it happened against Chelsea.
True, very true. Sorry.
City last season.
It's
exactly the same group of players, and that's the weird side. Lukaku just isn't getting involved enough. Surely take him off. Yeah, I would have played Sanchez if he was fit as a striker in this game, just because Lukaku is a little bit out of form. Which Juventus player do you think United need the most?
Which Juventus player do you think United need the most? Dybala?
Dybala would be nice.
Or, I mean, looking at the centre-backs, Bonucci or...
Yeah, no, that's a fair point.
Yeah.
Bonucci or Chiellini. Great question coming in from King Cal Neck. When's the diabetes stream? That will be around the 1st or 2nd of November, Football Manager, when that comes out. How do you feel that you're losing? Pretty upset. That comes in from Matthew, probably a Juventus fan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do you think Hazard will go to Madrid if Conte's appointed? Maybe not, considering they fell out.
That's very true. They need to make that sort of signing, though, isn't it? I mean, attendances are down. They're not just a club; they're a brand as well, aren't they? Real Madrid. They need to make that Galactico signing.
They do, and then whether it is Dybala's been heavily linked, Neymar's been linked.
They need to make 2 or 3, to be honest.
Yeah, it's that. Well, I watched them at the weekends because Levante lost 2-0. 2-1. They were awful.
Were they?
Absolutely awful. I think it was the manager, to be honest. So static.
Oh, right.
You know how Zidane's teams are so fluid? So boring watching this Real Madrid team.
Was he almost inherited them and thought, you know, like that age-old thing where you go, oh, I could manage Real Madrid, and he's not doing anything with it.
Absolutely that. Just getting a replay of the goal, if you guys have not seen it. There was a ball out wide. Ronaldo made an underlapping run. Ball out to Cancelo. Ronaldo, lovely underlap. Cross comes in. Decent defending from small near post. Ball just breaks to Dybala
with the cross.
But if you sort of watch Dybala's movement, as we said on the stream, he's in so much space.
And as a front three, that's Ronaldo gone far right, Cuadrado striker. It's fluid.
Very, very fluid. Would you offer Sanchez for Ceballos? I like Ceballos. Ceballos actually changed the game. He's a young Spanish central midfielder. Spanish by trade, as you'd class him. Very technically good on the ball. And I think he should play a bit more.
Yeah.
I spoke about on my three things we learned from the weekend that I don't like Isco deep. I think Isco deep in central midfield slows it down too much. I like him like on the last man or...
Well, he was brilliant in the World Cup in those attacking areas.
Exactly, and it feels a bit weird that Lopetegui, who loved him for Spain as an attacker, is now playing him deep. It's almost like he's like...
Is that out of circumstance or...?
It's like favouritism in a way.
Right.
But it's a bit weird. Bit strange, guys. Keep getting the comments in. Who would you like to sign for next season? I think in January United need to sign a centre-half or there is problems. According to the kickoff, you're a fan of insulin. Can you confirm this? I'm not a fan of insulin. Cameron, you're a fan of insulin though, bro?
I love this stuff.
Yeah, Cameron is a big fan of insulin.
Keeps me going.
Keeps him going. Literally keeps him going. Of course, it's for Diabetes UK. Cameron will be getting on that very shortly. Ron's movement for their goal was mimicked by Martial a couple of times. I loved it. Fair enough. Yeah, the movement has been decent. But there are all the questions. If you've got any more questions, send them into Instagram. Score predictions for the second half. Still going with 3-1?
I can't see United scoring at the moment, Dave, which is a sad indictment, really. 2-0, maybe?
Exactly. I just think, again, it's what I've come to expect with this team. They're going to come out in the second half and play really well.
Yeah?
It's just going to happen. It's kind of like you need to endure that first half of United at the moment.
What if you can keep it to 0-0 or 1-0?
If you can keep it together, that's all the good stuff. Cam, could you pass me my charger for my phone? I want to see Rashford get a hat-trick. Could do if he plays as a striker. Angel Lozano, would you like to see an experienced centre-half or a young and talented one?
Oh, sorry, Dave, you're going to have to interrupt your bet.
Oh, no! Gary Gardner!
Gary Gardner, brother of Craig.
Cheers, bro.
Oh, no, Fleetwood are losing.
Fleetwood are losing. Not going very well.
Joey Barton, what are you doing to me?
Not very good. Movement from Juve is mint. We've spoke about that a few times. The interchanging of positions of the front three has been so goddamn good. What do you think of Upamecano? Plays for Leipzig. Talented. So talented.
Yeah.
He's got everything. Very, very good on the ball. Very quick. Good at covering space. Physical in the challenge. Just going to be one of the best centre-halves in the world, which is, could be a signing. Could have kept Blind. I would have rather played Blind at centre-half than any of the United centre-backs.
Would you? It looks like he's really kicking on at Ajax as well.
It's just calm.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. He's going to get turned by Aguero. Yeah, it probably would have been turned by Dybala, but he has that calmness that these United centre-halves don't have.
And to bring it out in possession as well.
Just be a bit more chilled. Don't be so rushed. It's a big thing. We're so chilled. Blind was a horrible CDM. I'm not a massive fan of him there. I liked him at centre-back. Going to be honest, liked him at centre-back. And at left-back was fairly decent. Scores around the Champions League today. Again, AEK Athens lost 2-0 to Bayern Munich. Young Boys won, Valencia won. That's going to be a big result for United if they can get anything from this game. Ajax 0, Benfica 0 at half-time. That's part of our accumulator. Let's see what Frankie de Jong or De Ligt's doing. De Ligt could be a centre-half United could buy. 19 years old. Wonderful player. 30 out of his 33 passes. Decent. Nice little ball over the top he attempted there. Full ball recovery showing his ability. He's got so big as well. He's grown a lot. Unit. Yeah, he's completely filled out.
Oh, no.
2 blocks as well, 2 clearances, 2 blocks in the penalty area.
That's what you need, isn't it?
Defence.
Body on the line.
Body on the line. The other players that you want to watch out for. Van de Beek is a Frank Lampard-esque goal-scoring midfielder. 1 shot on target so far.
Could Ajax be like the Monaco of 3 or 4 years ago?
I hope so. Again, Marty was saying this before, actually. Weren't you, Marty? Great information. Saying De Ligt has an Ajax tattoo. And it would be great if he stayed at Ajax for, a
Take
while.
the club with him.
Think about the best Ajax players that we've seen in recent years. Like Wesley Sneijder, for example, stayed at Ajax till he was like 23.
Right.
So he had his whole education there.
And got the games under.
Got the game time, played the football, and
it helps now they're in the Champions League as well.
Exactly. Frankie de Jong, again, he's another very talented player. There's so many clips of him dribbling past people in central midfield. He's just very good at that. Does it with ease. It's weird. It's like that new age centre mid that can carry through the middle. 33 of his 38 passes completed so far in the game. But again, he's a wonderful technical player on the pitch. Again, we're talking about completed 2 out of his 3 dribbles, central midfield. Well, he loves the dribble. Loves the dribble.
Loves a bit of
Absolutely, bloody loves the dribble. Frankie de Jong will be a wonderful signing for United, as would De Ligt. And our pal, of course, the main man, Daley Blind, was playing for them. Real Madrid winning as well, 1-0. Having a number of shots. Whoa, decent little goal from front to back. Goalkeeper to defensive midfield. I'd imagine a little bit of combination play down the right-hand side. Vasquez cross, Benzema goal time. Maybe saving Lopetegui's job till the weekend. Roma are winning 2-0, and Dzeko seems to be in Gary goal-scoring form this season in the Champions League. Look at that move. Look at that bloody move.
Look at that.
Look at that. Lovely stuff. What a goal. Nice. Lorenzo Pellegrini, very talented young central midfielder. Again, City winning 2-0, and unfortunately at the moment...
I do believe in Lyon.
Yeah, I believe one. They seem to be quite clinical on the break here. Dominating the ball, though, Hoffenheim. But again, Traore getting the shots away.
Let him have the ball, Dave. Lyon will take him on the counter.
Benjamin Mendy's brother creating the chances.
Oh, right.
Furland, Mendy, both left-backs.
What a family.
What a family. What a lovely stuff there. De Jong will probably go to City. That comes in from Jacob. Stephen saying 1 versus 8 shots on goal, 30% possession versus 70% possession, 1-0. Yeah, that is there. De Ligt better not go to Barcelona. Don't let that happen. Lewis, did you watch the Valencia game before? If you did, get into the comments. I know you're a big, big fan. Frankie, Fred and Pereira. That midfield would be dirty. United should sub on Perisic and Griezmann for Lukaku and Martial.
I want to see this Chong. We talked a lot about him. I want to see.
If you want to see a bit on Chong on the Statman Dave YouTube channel,
yeah.
Got a scout report on there. So if you want to watch that on half time, keep this stream open. Watch that. You know what he's going to bring. Comes on, scores some goals, all the good stuff. Diawara, Napoli central midfielder, lovely little player. What app is that? It's the StatZone app. Link is in the description below. So just jump down there, click on that link, give it a download. It's available on iOS. Mike Smalling up top instead of Lukaku. Hi Dave, do you still think Young can pocket Ronaldo for the rest of the game? Couldn't watch the first half. Young put a few tasty challenges on him. Yeah. Some equalisers. Reducers, equalisers, neutralisers. But if he commits one more foul, he's getting booked. Yeah. let's not be joking about there. Hi Dave, I was in a Nike advert. That comes in from Cam Waters. Interesting what people...
Was it?
Yeah, I think it was a lot of people in the advert. It wasn't just about him, you know.
Yeah.
It's one of the crowd.
Right.
Yeah, fair play. Check out his YouTube channel. He does the price of football. Good stuff over there, so you can check that out. You look like Timo Werner. Thank you. Apparently.
There you go.
Unfortunately, Luis Mendoza saying, unfortunately I couldn't watch the game. I had football. Do you know how it went? I need to watch the highlights. No, we were watching the Bayern game. It was awful. Rubbish, boring game. Can we win more possession by playing more narrow? Yes, we can. That's how United should do it. Manchester United is dead.
There you go. That's the official verdict there. We don't need any more.
Official verdict from Christian Ivanov. Fair play. Which app are you using? StatZone. Link in the description below. For someone who said he'd love to play in Serie A, in Lukaku, he's putting in a showing of himself tonight now. Those quotes were taken out of context. He basically was just said, would you like to play with your brother? His brother's in Serie A. Yes, I would.
Is it Lazio, his brother?
Yeah.
He's a left back as well, isn't he?
Oh, Cameron makes a very good point. Everyone should like the video.
Oh yeah, that's a great point.
That's a great point. We're on 181 likes.
Get your thumbs up.
Get your thumbs up for the guys.
Get your thumbs up for goals.
That's it. For United goals, thumbs up. If we hit 250, United are scoring.
Yeah, I like that.
Serious.
Positivity,
serious stuff.
If you get to 500 likes, we'll win our Accas.
We'll do. We'll yeah.
And that I won't even have to look. I'll just know.
It's all absolutely all over. One shot. Jose out. Comes in from Jacob. Diakabi was very nice in defence.
Oh, Lukaku late out. Literally, one job he's got to do is come out on time.
Did you hear the stuff about Jamie Vardy?
What was that?
So Jamie Vardy apparently just ran off the pitch.
When?
Yesterday.
Oh right.
Wasn't subbed off. Just ran off.
Right.
Apparently had stomach problems.
Oh,
He
right.
just run for the toilet.
Oh,
Maybe he had too many WKDs the night before.
Maybe I've actually had that before. Played an 11-a-side game and had to...
Really?
Yeah, just
I
had
thought
to
you were
run
about to
off.
say, yeah, I had too many WKDs and I've had that.
Nah, when that... Might have been, actually. I was at that age where the WKD was prominent in my diet.
Same, WKD, Smirnoff Ice.
What's the...
VKs?
Apple sours.
Oh, yeah, disgusting.
Oh, God.
Disgraceful behaviour.
Imagine having that now. I'd be on like a 4-day hangover.
Yeah, probably a 5-day one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man of the match so far, probably Dybala. He's been very, very good, picking up lovely little bits. Dave, get a GoFundMe for 10 replacement players. Jesus. That comes in from Stephen. Maybe we need that.
Needs a new... have you got a non-league? Is there anyone like lower down that you follow at all, Dave?
Not really, no. Because I watch so much European Prem. I don't really have the time.
Maybe we should get you a little non-league team.
Yeah, maybe a non-league team. Altrincham would be the team. That's where Altrincham's where I grew up. I used to watch United Reserve there, but I never watched Altrincham.
Oh, right.
Martial, final third, 1v1, tries a curling shot, defended by Bonucci. Pogba on the volley.
Oh, that's going to be
breaks to Martial again in the box. Curling shot. Blocked out, cleared by Bonucci. A little bit of positivity there, guys.
There we go.
Let's bloody
look at the likes, because the likes are going up.
The likes are going up. United are going to score a goal.
The likes are going up. The spirits are going up.
Exactly.
The chances of probability of a goal are going up.
Yeah,
through the
28
roof.
likes and then we'll get a goal. That's simple as that.
It's not much to ask. All it is a little click, isn't it?
Simple as that. It's a little click. Things are going to be good. Has anyone got a link to the game? Yeah, find on the internet. At Paco Alcázar. I always struggle with that one.
He's in
nice.
big form at the moment.
Nice. Wonderful footballer. Dortmund are great to watch. We're doing the Dortmund game on the stream tomorrow. We did a vote on YouTube. You can probably still vote on that right now. Shot comes in from range from Cancelo. But yeah, tomorrow night we're going to be doing Atletico Madrid versus Borussia Dortmund.
Well, that's the hipsters. Hoffenheim are 2-1 up, Dave. Your man Kramaric.
Ruining my dreams, isn't he? Kramaric's ruining my dreams.
That's the Aka over.
It's the Aka killer.
They didn't thumbs up in time.
No, they didn't. That was the problem.
Not our fault, was it?
No, not our fault. But the Aka has probably been smashed as well. Real Madrid don't seem to be scoring. They've got one goal.
Jax McGowan has gone off injured for Birmingham as well.
Demirbay with the assist. Nagelsmann playing a 3-3-1-3 today. Very expansive.
The only hope we've got is Lyon have already scored 3 in the Champions League in one game against City.
Yeah.
Can they do it again? Yes, they can.
They can.
Let's have the hope and the belief.
Yeah. And then we need some goals. We're closing in on 250 likes, so we're closing in on a goal. 17 away. Hoffenheim in front. Yeah, thanks, JT. It's not going well, guys. You're going to lose. I'm going to sleep.
They're putting a lot of pressure on here, but Juventus managed to
play through. That's the problem. Again, this side's so diverse and flexible that if you press it, they'll play through. Ronaldo now left wing. Rashford comes back to make a tackle. Pogba dispossesses Matuidi. Good stuff there. Mata inside. Ball over the top. Martial. Clean throw on goal. Can he bring it down? Chance.
Oh,
what a challenge that is from Bonucci, I do believe.
Wow.
That's the thing, that is the quality. Like, you get a chance in behind, Bonucci out of nowhere slides in, wins the ball.
And that's the last line of defence as well.
That was a quality challenge, but a good ball from Juan Mata, like it.
Yeah,
good stuff. What a tackle comes in from Ash H96. That was a brilliant tackle. Jesus.
You're right now. The spirits are up now.
The spirits are up. I'm feeling a bit better. I'm feeling a bit more confident in this half.
Let's go.
For Man United. Yeah, let's bloody go.
Let's go.
The likes are coming in with 15 away from a goal. Simple as that, isn't it?
It's big.
Are you on LSD? Are they on LSD? We said, are you on LSD? I don't know what Mourinho's giving them half time, but you're not allowed to do performance enhancing drugs.
No, I mean, that might be slightly, at least the game would go fast. Is that what it does? Anyone?
I don't know, I'm not sure.
Not sure.
Steve Jobs used to take it in small doses, apparently.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's why he was so creative, apparently. Strange times.
Maybe the next stream we both do a little bit and then see what happens. Maybe
Cancelo into the final third, though, switches the play out to Chiellini. Not looking good. Watching Juve is reminded of what a world-class centre-half looks like. Yeah, actually, they've got 2 of them. That's what Will said at half-time. Which Juve players would you take? Matuidi breaks into the box. Victor Lindelof stabs across away. Juve looking good at the moment. Dave, are you on the beer? No, but we probably should be watching this performance.
Feel like we are. I feel drunk. And I've only had 2 pints of water.
Have one more, you'll be on the floor, mate. Absolutely, you'll be done. He'll be absolutely
I don't know what
done,
Cam's
man.
putting in these waters.
Yeah. No, it could be anything. Juve, though, another corner. Looking absolutely dangerous at the moment.
What's going on here? What's the ref talking about?
Goal in the Blackburn-Swansea game, unfortunately.
Yeah, Aka is dead.
Aka has been assassinated
Aka
there.
fan, yeah.
The Aka fans are over. Norwich, though, equalising.
Yes! Get up there! Jordan Rhodes scores goals. We'll take that.
Birmingham still 1-0 up.
That'd be Dave, and I know you're sorry, what shoes?
Oh,
great.
Lukaku.
Hang on, let's the second. Well, where are we going?
Second ball, Cuadrado. Can he whip it in? No, cuts back.
Oh no, that's terrible. I know you're a fan of your kind of top 5 leagues, but in the Championship there's a storm of brewing. In Birmingham. If we win tonight, it'll be 10 unbeaten.
Oh!
And with the crisis that we've been through, it's a testament to Gary Monk. So maybe when it's a bit more popular, let's get a scout report on Gary Monk.
Gary Monk.
What's he done?
What's he done at the Blues?
Get you down to St Andrews on the price of football. I want full scale Studio 68 coverage.
Oh, shit. Oh! Real Madrid had 2-0 up. Ronaldo nearly scored. Oh, I'm so afraid. Cuadrado 1v1 with Luke Shaw. Nobody's helping him out. He's literally... Dybala pulls him inside with a run. Then he's 1v1 with Cuadrado. There's so much... What is that? Pogba, what are you flaming doing?
All three of them are like together on that right-hand side, aren't they?
Little triangle together. Ronaldo, Dybala, Cuadrado. United's midfield. It's like, no, you're okay.
It's gone.
Second goal, though, in the Real Madrid game going in.
Oh! Oh, he's blown up. What's happened there?
Many heart attack there. But Marcelo has scored second goal in the week, actually.
Oh, right.
For Marcelo. Gareth Bale with the assist.
Oh, he's fit again, is he?
Yeah, so we just need a big swing in the Lyon game. We need Ajax to score.
I need a miracle. I need Fleetwood to pull the finger out. Swansea have equalised.
Fleetwood still letting you down.
And Swansea have scored, haven't they?
Yeah. Bonucci, though, high foot on Victor Lindelof. Good defending there from Victor Lindelof. Committed. Like it.
I like that a lot.
Eat it.
Eat it.
Eat the boot, Victor. Just eat it, okay?
Dave, I was very shocked to hear that you won't be taking part in the Wembley Cup this year.
I'm crocs. I had to retire. Persistent knee injuries. I'm like Owen Hargreaves.
Is there not? Because I heard the format's slightly different. Is there not a chance for like a cheeky 5 minutes? Or
a little cameo off the bench substitution, replacing number 3, the true Geordie. It's Statman Dave. I'd probably back.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's out of nowhere.
Stick one past the FT.
Yeah, I'll absolutely stick. Oh, Lukaku.
Go on then.
He's got to do something here. He's got some space to run though. The triangle closing in though. Lukaku. Ball behind Rashford.
Terrible. Hospital pass. Hospital pass.
Again coming away with the ball. Matuidi has been really good in the last 30 minutes, you'd say, of this game.
What's he supposed to do with that?
That's the problem.
Tell me what's he supposed to do with that? Poor distribution.
Absolutely killed that attack there, unfortunately, for Manchester United. It's not looking good in the last few minutes.
When did the changes start to come? 60 minutes?
Yeah, I would have done already.
Yeah. Get him on.
Juan Cuadrado is the guy that's causing United all the problems on that right-hand side. Again, we spoke about the right-hand side, and he's created the most chances on the pitch, and that is going to be an issue for United if they can't help Luke Shaw out. With Pogba's positioning, it's so lackadaisical in defence that there's no one supporting him, hence why United probably would have been better.
That's a foul
Nearly a decent ball over the top for Sandro going in. But if United can bring on Fred, more of a defensive midfielder than Pogba, next to Matic, maybe Pogba more advanced, something may could be done.
I like that.
What I'd like to see, but again, that right-hand side, Cancelo, completely more past any other player on the pitch, a good range as well, switching the play from right-back.
Not afraid to do it as well.
Not afraid to do it. It's a modern-day right-back, Cancelo. He used to play...
what is that from De Gea?
Awful from De Gea.
He just said, let them shoot.
Ronaldo picking the ball in the final third. Young can only put one more reducer on Ronaldo, then he's going to get an absolute cheese. Will he reduce him now? Oh. Didn't reduce him. Ball comes into the box. De Gea catches.
Go,
Come on, United.
Go.
Mata, ball out. Bonucci, Chiellini. No, it was Bonucci. Very,
look how much space is on that right-hand side.
Switch it.
No,
Pogba,
go,
right wing. Space to attack, drive. 4 attackers up for United. They've got to deliver. Paul Pogba's got to deliver. Back post. Headed out by Cancelo. Frustrating times for United there. Big opportunity. Getting bodies forward though on the break.
Yeah, there was a lot forward there, wasn't there?
Problem we got now is...
No, don't.
No, that's not a foul. Oh, shut up, ref.
Come on.
It's one of these things where you get these in the Champions League. The refereeing is different.
Yeah, you've got to play. To be fair, he's put 2 hands on his shoulder.
Alexandra as well having a very good game with the ball at his feet, 3 out of 3 dribbles so far. United not doing well in the attacking statistics at the moment.
A lot of United fans in the work WhatsApp chat. No one's happy there.
They're upset.
Steve Bartlett.
Big Steve.
Lukaku is not the one.
Oh no!
I would sell him.
Does he not turn you on? Will he not make you home?
He's not a player that will inspire. Like when he was going forward there with the option of 3 forwards or 3 people around him, I just felt it was always going to break down.
The thing I feel sorry for Lukaku recently is like you can already see on the pass map that literally I can already tell you that David De Gea has probably completed more passes to Lukaku than most of the outfielders.
He's not linked.
And that's the kind of thing. It's weird that they're almost not playing to him. So like Martial 3 times.
Does he need to
David De Gea twice.
Giroud's kicked on for United and for Chelsea. Like bringing those players in.
Yeah.
Especially if you've got Martial and Rashford around him. Is that not what they should be looking to do a bit more?
Yeah, they should do. Yeah, that's it. Like the start of the season, for United to be better, they need to involve Lukaku in the play more.
Yeah.
That's it. Like they're not involving in the play, and that makes him drift towards the ball. Like he is right now. He's pretty much on the edge of the D at the moment. Paul Pogba, ball into the feet of Mata.
Oh,
nearly a Birdcamp-esque touch by Juan Mata.
Imagine that's what he did.
That left foot round the corner.
Swings it round.
Lovely stuff there, guys. Lovely stuff. Bale should come back to the Premier League. He's too underrated in La Liga. He would be unreal with United, with Manchester United or Chelsea. Yeah, he would be. Madrid are so slow to do things. Who would you bring in for United? I think I'd bring in a centre half. I don't know, and a centre midfielder probably. At the same time, there's a good one on the bench called Fred, or Fredge to his pals.
To be fair, with the system that Mourinho plays, it's like there's no natural winger. I think someone said that it was like they're obviously playing 3 number 9s. With Cuadrado and Dybala, you do get the.
Is he gonna?
Oh, he's given a free. Was he given?
That was a bit weird. So we got a bit of a situation there. Juan Mata gets fouled. Referee don't blow up. Play then changes. Yeah, fair enough. You're going to play the advantage, but it just seemed so late. And it was actually was it Anthony Martial that ran into him?
He's just fallen over, I think.
Yeah, I think he's just fallen over.
Well, you got to take all the luck you can do.
Yeah, you bloody got to, haven't you? Hello, Dave and guest. Guest is.
Thank you. Guest is. My name's Ian Guestman. It's a pleasure to be here.
Jordan Arno Guestski, as it's known. Will Brazier, Twitter, Instagram. Go and follow him. When we had Van Persie, we had more of a focal point and get the ball to him. We need that a bit more. Yeah, I agree. United are a bit turgid in possession.
And he had a ping of a left foot.
Who scored Ronaldo? No, unfortunately, it was Dybala who scored for Juventus. It was Ronaldo pretty much created a Juan Mata free kick, left hand side, whips in, left foot, ball comes in, edge of the box, Rashford.
Oh, I thought that was going in. I thought that was a very casual save for the kid. Let's play from the back here.
Brings it down. Dybala scored in the 17th minute though. Half decent ball, but again, like you just don't score against Juve from those positions.
No, it should
be a minor miracle.
Just retain possession.
Well. The crowd are dead apparently because of the football. It's not been good today at all. Lyon scored a goal.
Now we go. We start going.
Ndombele bags on the 59th minute. The Aka is back on.
What do you need now then?
I need another goal there.
2 goals at Real.
I need 2 goals at Real. 1 goal for Lyon. 1 goal for Ajax. Come on, the footballing gods. But I also need Man United to win. I'd throw the Aka away if United win. Young.
Hey! How many? How many?
Get that card out.
That's the classic.
That's good. It's good when someone like Matuidi gets booked.
Yeah.
Because Juve, if we look at the bench, they lack a midfielder. So this could be dangerous. This could be the bit of the bench is not here, but the bench for Juve is as follows. There's 0 central midfielders on that bench. Dybala, Bernardeschi, Benatia, Bazzagli, De Siglio, Keane, and Perrin. No central midfielders. Good news for United. Ash Young could have just pulled off an absolute worldie.
A great bit of gas in the tank there.
Absolute flying. Juan Mata.
Left foot.
Right hand side this time.
Where do you reckon?
The lads are up. I think it could be a simple.
Go on, oh my goodness me. From Juan, you do expect. Oh, he's smiling. He's still smiling. That sums up Juan. Terrible delivery. A lovely Spanish smile.
Happy about it, yeah. Bloody happy about it. Villa are now losing 2-1. Was that last? 2-1 last time? It was 2-1 last time.
No, it's 1-1.
1-1, 2-1 now. Apparently, Van Persie was class. Van Persie was. God knows why David Moyes decided to build a team around Wayne Rooney instead of Van Persie. That was so stupid. We've had 1 shot in the entire game. Yeah, that is completely correct. The stats Do not. No, United have had one shot on target, guys.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Dave. Birmingham 2-0 up.
Oh!
The Duke has scored.
Was he the same guy that had the chance? Luke, was it?
Yes, yeah.
Who did he used to play? He used to play for.
He used to play at Southampton, Reading. Reading, yeah. And Ashley Young. Oh, so he got a yellow card finally.
Probably absolutely manhandling.
Reducer!
Reduced Dybala.
That's not even the worst one he's done.
He probably should have reduced Dybala early doors.
He's left his studs on, hasn't he?
A little bit of a stump. That was coming though. Ashley Young should have been booked in the first half. Coventry winning 4-1. Love CR7 laughing at Dybala. Goal class. Good news. Birmingham winning 2-0. Yeah, got that there. Juve. Messi scores for Juve. There's some interesting comments coming here. Does anyone don't see United?
Swansea 2-1 up.
Oh dear, that's not good. One shot on target, in total, not good for United again.
They've looked much brighter this second half though.
They have, but again, changes 60 minutes. Do it.
Yeah.
I'll be faster than that. Like, just half time. It's just not. Something's wrong. Change it.
That is true. Like half an hour left now.
Like, that's the problem. You're waiting too long for things to happen. And again, they haven't exploited Matic all game. I think Matic is not the worst game, but again, the goal just completely lost Dybala.
Yeah.
Out of form.
It's that movement, isn't it? It just
kills
you.
Movement. Pogba's long ball up to Lukaku over hit. What a surprise. That's the really weird thing. When Pogba and Lukaku first played together, passing it between each other loads. Now we're just seeing 2 passes in the entire game. That's it.
What's that?
To Lukaku. It's like, you want your central midfielder, who's trying to dictate the play, to link with your centre forward.
How many has he done to Juan?
To Juan. Pogba to Juan.
Yeah.
That could be quite interesting. That link-up's only... so Pogba to Mata once.
There you go.
There's the breakdown.
Yeah.
That's why Will's here. Although Juan Mata nearly getting in at the back post. Crosses the ball, headed away.
Nice bit of whip on this now.
Shaw out to Juan Mata. Can Mata deliver? Cross goes into the box. Slightly overhit. Lukaku chance. Flick down.
Oh, you've got to read that. Look, he's telling him you've got to read. Look, he's telling you, you've got to read that situation.
Fair from Lukaku. That was a very good knockdown.
It's going to go towards the goal. So why are they not? Absolutely. My Sunday League coach, his phrase was, gamble.
Gamble.
You've got to gamble.
Oh, we do have Juve though breaking through the middle. Cancelo has been fantastic. I think that is. Looks for the through ball. Unfortunately, overhit. No, it wasn't Cancelo. It was Pjanic driving through the centre of the park. So far, Pogba man of the match for Juve. So far, that comes in from Jack. Lindelof's been very good. I think that's been the bright spot for Man United. Has been Victor Lindelof's performance.
It's been steady so far.
Very steady Eddie. Been good against the bar with the foot races as well.
For me, Dave, I don't know if you disagree. Is it about he's keeping his concentration now for this next 30 minutes?
Yeah, I think that's kind of it. It's whether he can stay in that zone. That's been the question marks over both Smalling and Victor Lindelof. Concentration, Young, right hand side. Can he do anything with the ball? No support. Again, I'd probably say Marcus Rashford for Pereira at the moment.
Does Pereira play up top?
He can play on the right, play on the left. He's a number 10. Well, he was a number 10 coming through.
Oh, was it?
He played at DM now as well. Very, very good.
A lot of that going at the moment, like Bernardo Silva, KDB dropping back.
It's like Pirlo, isn't it? Pirlo was the first one. He was a number 10.
Oh yeah, blimey.
Brescia.
Oh,
rubbish play from Luke Shaw.
Nice and
Matic, spinning, but ball out wide is on. Young.
Ideas there.
You know, like Paul Scholes when he'd play those switches. Chris Smalling just mugging Ronaldo.
He played on
into the penalty area. Oh! Why is nobody attacking the penalty box there?
To be fair, you would not expect.
Oh, another reducer comes in from Young. He's probably on his last one in there. Rashford wins the ball. It almost seems like United
fans have got to be up now.
Fire flaming cracker up their arse.
You've got to be up off your seat now. Get behind the Reds.
It's got to be happening now.
Even if you're a tourist, on your feet. Real Reds rise.
Got to be now. Is Juve the real deal? They are a very, very good side. Big chance here. Space on the counter-attack, but Dybala strangely slows it down.
Keep that possession.
Is that gamesmanship there?
I think, well, United had a spell for 5 minutes, haven't they? So
slow the game down. But yeah, changes. I want to see Chong on, want to see Pereira, want to see Fred.
Do you think Chong will get a chance?
I hope so. Again, great comment that came in previously. It was something along the lines of Chong would be a big unknown for Juve, obviously not doing too much work. And
no.
Rashford's not had the greatest game. Ball out wide. Cancelo again on the overlap. He's got time and space in the Man United box. Shaw comes down and closes it down. That is consistently happening for Man United. Consistently that 2v1. Pogba, Martial not helping out Luke Shaw. God.
Be all right, Dave.
Damn it.
But all your stats, fantastic to hear.
Stick them up the chimney.
But it's still 1-0, that's the big stat.
We've got 151 likes as well. There should be a goal coming soon.
Well, there you go, hopefully.
Hopefully it's going to be coming in this game. Lyon still 2-2. Madrid need another goal. We need a goal in the Ajax game. QPR, though, scoring a goal against Sheffield Wednesday. 3-0 up now. Blimey. Absolute blimey. Ajax are dominating the ball, though. 58% possession, so expect them to maybe score a little goal later on. Currently, United down 1-0, and it's still Juve dominating that final third. That's the phase where I think United need to be a bit more active. Dybala again, spinning in behind United. Matic in no man's land. Looks for a low cross. Lindelof again at the near post, saving United. He's been brilliant today, I think, Victor Lindelof.
So quick, Dybala.
Yeah, so good. The movement, fantastic. Starting from that central area, getting in behind. Oh, Jesus.
Come on, Dave.
Come on.
25 minutes left. 1-0. You've had a good spell there. Lindelof's playing well. Smalling's just mugged off Ronaldo. Let's take the positive.
Yeah, let's take the positive. The last 5 minutes.
Fantastic ball in.
Yeah.
Oh, he's played on here. Referee's done
Dybala, penalty area. Ronaldo into the box. Dybala, a little bit of footwork.
Offside, thank you very much.
Offside, the officials absolutely destroyed.
Lyon 3-2.
Oh, the Acca's on. Get in, the Acca.
Come on. I need Blackburn to score.
Memphis Depay saving the Acca. What a hero. We just need some more goals, and we're okay. Some goals in the United game.
I need a miracle, but they doth come.
They do not come sometimes. But Victor Lindelof's been good. Winning some ball out of the pitch as well, which has been quite nice from Victor Lindelof.
But it's it'd be great. Like, say United get a point here. It'd be a great game for Lindelof to be like, assert his dominance against a big team, gain some confidence, and take that starting centre ball. What am I trying to say?
He needs to start, doesn't he?
He just needs to start as centre back.
I really think with a very commanding centre half, Victor Lindelof would be fantastic.
Yeah.
I think that's it. Yeah.
What, someone else leading and then he kind of follows their example.
Like Grankvist at the World Cup. Grankvist is like an old centre half.
Yeah.
Commander though. They look really good defensively. Right, it's a bit of movement, lads. Got a bit of a link-up play between the three of Rashford, Martial and Young, but Alexandro doing some very good defending. Pjanic, little ball inside. Dybala again. Tell you what, Dybala's been receiving the ball in some beautiful areas today.
Oh, they're in.
Oh, Ronaldo, ball out wide. Cancelo has been a theme down this right-hand side for you. Ball outside though. Victor Lindelof, great defending. Steps in there, gets in there, lads. We've got to celebrate an interception like that because Ronaldo would have been clean for one goal.
He's read the situation perfectly. Got Ronaldo breathing down his neck.
Beautiful defending from Victor Lindelof.
And he's just taking it away from him.
Just chilled, just calm. But again, the big problem for United is getting a hold of Dybala. If you look at where Dybala's been receiving his passes, absolutely everywhere. He's just finding pockets of spaces all around the pitch. Right-hand side, left-hand side, centrally. Really causing United problems with his movement. And again, could be a problem for United. You see all the passes he's receiving into the penalty area as well. 3-4 passes into the penalty area from different angles.
That's when he could be...
Raising man stressables.
When he could be...
Yeah, maybe make a substitution so he can bring another player on to give him a bit of a reducer, because Young's used all of his reducers already.
Has he been booked, Young?
Yeah, 3 fouls have been booking.
Get him on the reducer.
Yeah, but again, it's Cancelo again into the final third, carrying past Luke Shaw. Big chance for...
Oh, terrible. Lindelof there again.
Lindelof.
And again.
Go on, Victor.
And again.
That'll do. Great play from Victor Lindelof. Being United's best player by a country mile. This is good stuff. Juve, very solid at the back. Again, if Cancelo had made the better decision there, again, a young player in the final third. That's why he's going to be one of the best fullbacks in world football, because he's getting into the right areas, doing the right thing. Maybe that decision-making slightly off.
Yeah.
Subscribe, guys. Johnny, shout out to Johnny. Subscribe if you're new to me, Statman Dave. Check Will out on Twitter, Insta, @WillBrazier.
Thank you, Dave.
Good, flaming stuff. We need the pie back. That would be quite nice.
There's a few of those players, isn't it? I was watching something on Di Maria.
Again, Di Maria's so short in his career now, how I see him personally, but at the time should have been like banging in form.
Yeah.
Just wasn't. Again, some players didn't work. Pogba, lovely little spin on Pjanic, gets the ball out to Young. Young's been a bit of a force down this right-hand side in the second half.
She's got a bit of passion as well, yeah.
Mata looks to provide a bit of support for him. A little bit of footwork. Cross comes in, back stick. Cancelo heads away.
Very impressed with Cancelo today.
Delivery's just not been there, has it? Every time it's been at the
Martial wins it back in the final third. Looks for the little weighted ball to Juan Mata in the box. That's the frustrating thing with United. Why are you clipping it in?
Yeah,
you're playing two of the most dominant centre halves in the air in World Football League. Young 1v1 with Alexandro. Sandro wins the tackle. But Young recycles possession. Come on, United, get it on the floor. Pogba to feet. Matic goes round the pressure. Knocks for Pogba. Pogba's flat.
Whoa! Birmingham City, 2-0 up. Great result at the moment. Matty Flambeau? I think he was the lad that you bonded.
Oh, was it?
Birmingham City brothers in arms.
Keep right on, my brother.
Smalling then. A bit physical on Ronaldo, wins the tackle. Frustrating. Why are there no changes? I don't know. It is time for a Smalling reducer, I agree.
To be fair, they've come back into the game. They've neutralised. Lindelof's neutralised any Juventus attack. They just need that one bit of quality.
A bit of spark. Like every single time United get to the final third, I'm sure we can visualise it. It just seems to be too direct.
Crosses have been
yeah, just like crossing it when you want a bit more people taking people on.
To be fair, the crosses, you think they've gone long every time, and Cancelo's dealt with it to avoid the two centre backs. So why are they not overloading the back post?
Frustrating, isn't it? Very, very frustrating for United. Juve again on the break. Cancelo joining the front three. God, he's probably one of my favourite fullbacks in Marcelo this season in world football. Yeah. Whenever you watch him, he does this weird thing as well. When he comes, sometimes he goes wide on the right, cuts back on himself, hits the outside the foot, and crosses. Disgusting. You know, like Quaresma in his prime.
Oh, nice.
But we can visualise United's lack of ability in the final third. So on the right hand side, Young has been the guy taking people on the right hand side.
Yeah.
But again, crosses. Look how many red flaming arrows are there.
That's mad.
Mad thing.
That's the red arrow. That's the British red arrow.
That is the British red arrow.
Storming forward.
They want to see more possession in the final third. Compare that to Juve, who, like, you can see they're dominating in that final third, combining very nicely on the right wing.
Yeah.
It's almost like, you know, Ashley Young will get out there, no option. Where you'll think someone like a Chong is going to stay wide. Mourinho, get him on.
Oh, no foul given there. Martial's just been completely blocked off.
Unbelievable. I think it'll be 2-0. You can kind of see.
Oh! That was loose. That.
Chiellini making a crunching challenge. Alexandro carries out Paul Pogba.
Look at that, cool, calm and collected.
That's the problem with, you know, the space that opens up now for United with Pogba pressing by himself is the issue. Again, this little three triangle. Ronaldo makes the little run inside. Dybala, Cuadrado. That's where, you know, Real have really controlled, haven't they, on that right side with those three players. Matuidi playing more of a carrying role. Make some subs. Make some bloody subs. Victor Lindelof again dealing with another cross. This time Alexandro from the left-hand side. He's been having a great game, Victor Lindelof, United's best player by a country mile.
Swansea gone 3-1 up, Dave. The Aka is officially dead.
Is it over?
Rest in peace to my Aka. Thanks for the memories.
We need some more goals in mind for mine. We need some more goals coming in. Ball over the top to Ronaldo.
Oh.
The hair comes out. I think that might have been a little bit of a Pjanic dinker. The pitching wedge was out. De Gea to Juve.
De Gea to Juve.
That would be pretty mad. They've got Perrin and they've got Szczesny, so they won't be...
Oh, they got Perrin as well?
Yeah, they got Perrin. Young Italian. Good Foot Manager player.
Yeah,
I was a decent Foot Manager player.
They always do that. Like when they've had Buffon, they've had... It's like NFL, so it's used to correct. They've always got a good, solid quarterback.
In reserve.
Yeah.
It's a goalkeeper in reserve, isn't it?
It's such a key position.
They had Neto as well, who's not a bad keeper.
Yeah.
Neto. Kepa. Like goalie and keeper.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah. Also a goaliner, I think, playing it.
Yeah.
You know, all the fun things.
Is that onomatopoeia or?
Yeah, probably something like that. Cool background, bro. Cheers, thank you. Do I have an Insta? Yeah, at Statman Dave, at Will Brazier. Follow Insta.
I don't know why I just
Stories.
did that.
Abdul's there at Old Trafford right now if you want to see some Old Trafford things. Martial, penalty area, low cross. Again, right, you're playing Lukaku as a centre forward. Yeah. Why are you playing that low to the near post? Yeah. You play that low to a near post, you're like a Michael Owen or you have a poaching type player up front.
So
you have a Cardi.
Anticipates it.
Not Lukaku.
Cardi, that.
Oh,
double movement.
Check out on my Twitter account if you're not seeing it. Cardi's movement for the Ajax, for the Barcelona Academy, does like the little shoots to the right, drifts to the left for a header. Same thing in the Milan derby at the weekend. It was beautiful. Great little video. Go and check that out. Poacher by trade.
Looks like Juventus have gone to like 4-1-1 now.
More Pjanic holding.
Yeah.
That's the kind of the beautiful side of Allegri is you'll see so many different systems in the same game, depending on little tactical tweaks.
Or is it still 4-4?
Kind of, yeah. You've kind of got the two centre forwards there, a little bit left-sided. You have Young. He's provided a bit of attacking threat. Mata's looking to get on the overlap. Young, can he deliver? Cross comes in, defended. Young on the loose ball. Defended again. It's just isolation. Like, we've got 4 attacking players. Why is nobody going out to that right-hand side?
Oh, loose it.
Pogba.
Turn.
What can he do?
Oh! Does that come back off the keeper's head?
Oh! How many times is that going to happen and not go in?
I know, yeah. That's unlucky, that, isn't it?
Paul Pogba with a bit of brilliance in the centre of the park. Recycles the ball. Lovely curled shot. Chesney can't get over. Bottom of the...
So unlucky.
Literally because he's like leaning back with his
You
head.
know why? It's because he's gelled his hair that way.
Oh, he's bloody gelled his hair too well. Pogba's on a little bit of magic there against his former team. Matic loses the ball in the final third, though. Smalling recycles. Young, right hand side, whips the ball in. Long comes in. What have we do? What do we do in the analytics meeting against Juve? Oh, we've got some centre halves. We've got Sandra that's good in the air. Cancelo's look good in the air. Got Chiellini and Bonucci. Yeah, let's get the ball wide and flaming cross it.
What was Cameron celebrating?
I don't know. Cameron is just... Sometimes he lets me down.
Anti-United.
Anti-United agenda from Cameron.
Anti-Red. Don't be celebrating that, mate. They're playing Birmingham.
Are you celebrating a Birmingham goal? I mean, you are something else, you Cameron.
Come here tonight on good intentions.
Yeah, and you've come in here and you've said that. First of all, we had to talk about milk. You got upset. Now you're upsetting him again.
I'm not coming back here again.
Yeah, I wouldn't if I were you. There's too much bad stuff.
Basically, I need Juventus to win. 400 quid.
That's decent.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, do what you want, man.
I'm waiting to see the cat.
No, stop it. Ball inside for Juan Mata, though intercepted, easy defending, rubbish first touch. Attack the left-hand side, yes, that's what we want to do. That's been United's most progressive side this season. But again, there's no width there. Martial's now standing at number 9 when there need to be width. The width is literally just coming from the wing-backs. Honestly, it's infuriating.
Have they pushed in...
Every time, like, Young will get a lot of stick for today.
Yeah.
But what else is he supposed to do?
Now is he...
Has he not got booked? Is that literally... Why? Did he not get booked before? He didn't get booked? Ashley Young's having a worldie in defence. Tell you what.
That's class.
That's his 5th foul of the game. Is that another reducer?
That's a reducer.
He's reduced Ronaldo twice and Dybala. Now he's just dropped another one.
Classic reducing behaviour.
Beautiful reducing behaviour.
Dybala's coming off.
That's kind of good news for United. Yeah, he's committed 4 fouls. I think that was his 5th foul of the game. All on that right-hand side.
Would this be is this going to be to shore up Juventus?
I think so. Yeah, that's the frustrating side. And then the central midfield. Well, actually, they've got no central midfielder, so maybe it'll add a bit of maybe Bernardeschi.
Yeah.
Put Bernardeschi out wide, left, right. Yeah, there you go. Bernardeschi comes on. Bernardeschi, as you say it properly in Italian.
Oh, nice. Yeah, lovely.
Spent some time learning that just for fun.
Bernardeschi.
I just didn't really, Oh, you're looking like he's playing centrally, maybe as a striker.
Lovely little white underlay as well.
But Dybala today, fantastic performance. Causing United problems with the movement, of course. 3 attempts on goal. The goal had a chance, a very good chance from the inside right channel. The goal coming from a Ronaldo cross near post. Smalling makes a defensive slight clearance. It breaks to Dybala. Dybala runs off Matic. Goal time, but he's been great with his movement today.
Do you think he's benefited the most from that front? Dave. Slack from Bonucci.
Bonucci's made a few mistakes this
season.
What's
he doing? He's not giving a free kick, is he?
Ronaldo angry. But yeah, I think the movement of Dybala's been the real nice side, where he's been receiving the ball all over the pitch. And again, like with Mandzukic, Dybala, Ronaldo, it almost feels like Dybala's a spare part. But with Ronaldo and Dybala, it feels fluid, good. That's what I go with going forward. But man of the match so far for Juventus, of course, for United, I'd say Victor Lindelof's been decent, hasn't he?
Yeah, well, he's
been the only one.
Without him, it'd be 2-3-0, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
He's kept it at 1-0.
Apart from the reducers from Ashley Young, I've appreciated.
Yeah, he's back there. He can't do it anymore now.
No, can't reduce anyone anymore. Step over, tries to play out. Again, United. Again, if you imagine United would have nicked a goal then, momentum would have swung.
It's not been a bad second half performance, has it?
Again, Pogba, I want to see a little bit more from him in the final third.
Give me Chong.
Give me some Chong.
Give me Chong.
Jacob is getting very annoyed for the no subs. I kind of agree there. Coming on the 80th minute and Mourinho's done nothing. You expect Mourinho to change things. That's what he's built his career on.
Yeah, we used to love to tinker. We've not seen any sort of tinkering.
Very surprised with the team selection coming in from Tom.
Surely this is what you want to see from Rom, though. Taking
Bonucci wide.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I want to see. But again, like with 80 minutes in the game, it's sort of the first time that he's had a go at him. This is what I want to see. I want to see a little bit more from this left-hand side with United combining. Foul again. How many fouls Juve have committed in that area? Like deep free kick area. Is
that something they'll know, like this area we're fine with?
Yeah, I think we've seen it. How many free kicks have... I think Matt's had 2 from the left, 1 from the right. Rashford's had 1. They're just so set up in that the sort of zonal system that they've got.
Just know what to do.
Is Fellaini on the bench? No, unfortunately he's not. Fellaini can't save us. Pogba, final third, ball out to Young. Young again in a crossing position. Nobody's out there supporting him. I feel so sorry for him. He's got 2 players to beat. He's got to beat Sandro and Blaise Matuidi. Like, you've literally got to beat a shuttler and you've got to beat a wing back. He looks so annoyed. He's shouting at them.
Are you supposed to be over there, Rashford? Or
it looks like Juve going to a back 3. Barzagli coming on. Quadrado. Forza Juve in the comments, and more Juve fans in there. Upsetting times for Manchester United. They are losing this game. 1-0. 80 minutes, 0 subs.
We've got the scores there, Dave. Sorry,
we've got the scores on the doors. Real Madrid, we need 1 goal in the Real Madrid game.
Go on, Dave.
Plzen have scored through Hodjoskovski. We need a goal in the Ajax game. Lyon, we need that to be the same. Finished. Birmingham City, 2. Reading, 1.
Yeah.
Cameron, stick that in your pipe and smoke it.
Yeah, won't you have that?
Yeah, Cameron.
You Yeah, but you have a good day.
Yeah, you keep that to yourself next time.
Yeah.
Man City 3-0 up. Bernardo Silva with Riyad Mahrez assist.
He's a magician, isn't he?
So we need goals in the Ajax game. 1 goal in the Ajax game. 1 goal in the Real Madrid game. Got to be for Real Madrid though.
Well, it's got to be for Real Madrid.
Uh-oh. Young has just made another challenge.
He's got away with it.
He's literally...
that's not bad. Yeah, that's not...
He's probably on his last warning though.
Yeah.
Like, that's the 6th foul of the game he's committed. Huh?
Yeah, but that wasn't like a...
As in, that was before the red. 1 more foul and it could be the...
See you later.
The rouge. The absolute rouge. Oh, come on,
What's going on here? The referees... Oh, right.
He's booking now.
Time wasting. Cheering.
Classic Italian defender. Classic time wasting. It annoys me, but I've got to appreciate it.
And it's just the persistent, like...
So they're slowing the game down now?
Yeah.
Slowing it down. They brought on an extra centre-half. They're going 3 at the back.
Oh, right, come on. 10 minutes left. I'd love to... Still no subs?
No subs for Manchester United yet. We may see 1, though. May see 2. We may even see 3 if we're lucky.
It's such a strange... Well, to be fair, they have looked better, so maybe that's his thinking. I mean, I don't agree with it.
No. Again, I'd just like to see a bit of Chong on the pitch. Get him on.
You really want to see Chong. Really want to see Chong.
Sad times. No subs, you're kidding me. Everyone's getting angry in the comments. I'm angry as well, but make sure to like the video.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not doing it.
Maybe 300 likes and we'll see some subs.
Yeah, I would have made the sub ball inside though. Lukaku, back to Martial, back to Lukaku, shot comes in. Corner! That's the first little...
Where is Scott McTominay?
Unfortunately, he's not here. You know, he probably changed the game.
Turn it on a sixpence.
Exactly. Can't tell if Young is a UFC fighter or a footballer. And Rashford is frozen like this. Come on, United. We need Scott McTominay on the pitch. Corner comes in. Whipped into the box. Back post. Nobody gets under it.
Mike Smalling's got to recycle.
He's got to do some skills here. He's got Benitez Keeling. Wonderful challenge.
Such a good tackler.
McTominay. I don't think he's even on the bench, guys, unfortunately. Mourinho is still one of the best managers. We've got gutless players who don't play for the badge. We need leaders. Definitely need some leaders. Koulibaly would be great. But no subs is a bit frustrating, to be quite honest. Mourinho could have done something here.
Oh, no.
Juve luckily playing the ball behind, but Donetsk playing it behind Ronaldo. On the break again, it was another 3v3 situation. Douglas Costa looks like he's coming on, following his spitting.
Go on, Luke.
Sure, breaking through. There was a ball on there to Rashford. Oh, that's an awful touch from Lukaku. Awful pass, though.
Handball. He's giving handball against Ronnie.
Go on, Ronnie, kick the ball away, get booked. Put McTominay up front, put Jones up front. Get all the crazy tactics you want to see in the comments as well.
Get Lee Grant on.
Get flaming Lee Grant up front.
Target man.
See. Currently got about 5 minutes left. Oh my God, you bring on someone like Douglas Costa on the counter attack.
Does he normally start in?
Yes, but then he elbowed somebody, chopped them in the neck, spat on them, and all the Juve players got a bit annoyed with him.
Fair.
It's fair, isn't it? You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah.
Like you've got a standard. You've had this like standard and culture.
Just don't be a knob.
Yeah, just don't be a knob. Be a knob in terms of gamesmanship. Don't be a real knob.
Don't spit.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not very nice. Juan Mata, clip ball to the back post. Flicked on by Nemanja Matic. But again, nobody flaming gambling.
No one's even warming up, are they, in the United bench?
Put Chong on, stupid Mourinho. Can we at least get Fred on? Comes in from Renzo. Poor on the tactics side. It has been very, very poor. No change from Mourinho.
This is nothing. You know, in Football Manager, when you go to the press conference, they'll be like, "You were losing 1-0. Why did you not make any changes?"
They'd be mad with you.
They'd be livid.
Well, I would have subbed off my goalkeeper. They'd be like, "Big Dave, you lost 4-0 because you brought your keeper off." Well, you know, you've got to get an extra outfield player on somehow.
For centre forward.
Yeah. No, if I'm really going for it, I'm always throwing a centre half up front.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's the route one.
Oh, keeper's game.
That's after you make about 17 tactical changes.
Yeah, that haven't worked, yeah. Overload, target man.
Yeah, overload, target man. 4-3-3, 3-5-2, 3-3-4. Pogba intercepts his centre of the half.
Go on then.
Mata's in, playing. Mata behind the wing back. Good first touch, ball to the edge of the box.
Oh, that's better. That's a lot better. Oh, no, it's a clearance.
Mata's offside.
Look at that. Look at that.
Seriously, which subs would improve the team? Fred would improve the team. Pereira would improve the team. I think bringing on Chong would improve the team. There were the 3 subs that we were made about 45 minutes ago, maybe.
Yeah.
Mourinho should put himself on. Maybe he should. Mourinho trying to send a message to the board for not making changes, surely. Ash, what message is that, though?
That message should have been sent 2 months ago.
Yeah, 2 months ago. Strange change from Allegri. Cancelo going on. Juve probably rocking to a back 4. At this point, I'm
maybe he's annoyed because he had to walk to the stadium.
Maybe that was it.
Maybe that's the final straw.
The final straw. Oh, the final flaming straw. It kind of looks like United have gone a little bit 4-4-2. Rashford playing in the central area, but a little bit too late. It's not improved the side. Fergie time, bro. Come on, United. I just don't feel anything's going to...
Well, I don't, yeah.
It's annoying. It is annoying.
It doesn't feel like the game's 1-0.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, it feels a frustrating 1-0.
Yeah.
Tweedy carrying into the United box. Again, little touch to Costa. Smalling goes down, foul. Jose is happy with the game, so no subs.
Come on. You're right, Dave.
I don't even know. There's nothing that's good with this.
No.
Again, we had an advantage because Valencia played before. If we look at the table.
Oh, no, Dave.
Oh, Douglas Costa on the counter-attack, out to Ronaldo. Ronaldo instructing Bernardeschi to pull wide. He slips over. Bernardeschi, low cross. Lindelof gets over. Frustrated, blocks across. He's been Man United's best player today.
Yeah, man of the match.
But if United have got anything from this game, they would have been 3 points clear with a draw.
3 points?
3 points clear of Valencia. There would have been, again, the gap to Juve would have only been 2 points. They'd have gone to 7 points. But at the moment, it's just...
It's very frustrating for you.
Europa League for United. Oh, have I just done that without showing you guys? That is annoying. Sorry, guys. There's the table. Group H for Manchester United, currently sitting in second position with 4 points. Not the worst, but not the best. You've got to win your games at home in the Champions League, or you're going to get put into the Europa League.
Oh,
Lukaku clearing the ball in the box from another Juve set piece, volleyed out by Juan Mata. Rashford out.
Oh, where did he come from?
Barzagli, covering out there. Pjanic into the final third to Bernardeschi. Long shot over the bar. 1-0 is a better result than could have been realistically expected. It's ending 1-1. That comes in from Koppen. Mata equaliser with some eye emojis. I'd like that. Would you like that?
I'd love that.
That'd be great. That'd be a big result.
He'd have a great big smile on his face as well. But a draw now would be fantastic for what happened earlier, wouldn't it? Yeah,
it'd be great. That's the big thing. Man United in second position in the group currently, but I've got to go away to Juve, away to Valencia. And in this current situation, you're not...
Just going...
Ball out. United throwing inside their own half. Paul Pogba to toss it in. Matic forward.
Nice.
Lovely turn. Martial through into the final third. Bit of brilliance. Curled shot, not enough.
Needs to be closer.
The annoying side about that is I wanted Martial to do that opening 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Ronaldo used to always do that. Have a few sighters. Just shoot, lad. Like, there were so many times that first half where he passed it. Or the first 30 minutes, all passes, nothing else.
Oh, really bitty.
Bitty. Absolutely bitty. I think at that time Martial was right to shoot, but should have done that a lot earlier on.
How's he not brought any subs on?
Don't know. I really don't know.
It's mad.
When's the next gaming stream? We may do it tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow at about 12, maybe. If I can, if I've got my work done. But I've got to get the work done. Ajax! Are last in my UQA to win. Are they winning? Yes, get in!
Is that the acronym? Is that the acronym?
No.
I need a
goal. Ajax have scored 93rd minute.
Who is it?
Mazor. I think a young lad coming through the academy. Again, Ajax. It's over. Real Madrid have finished 2-1.
Unlucky, mate. Unlucky.
It's not been a good day for Dave, although we did call the Lyon win away, we called the Ajax win at home, so decent in terms of the analytical start. Good stuff though, guys. Thanks for getting into the comments. At least Aka are in, but the Aka has lost because we had over 3.5 in the Real Madrid game. That finished 2-1.
That's a poor win, that. For
very poor win against Plzen. Roma destroyed them. Absolutely embarrassed them. Young, another situation where he's got 2v1 and he has to cross. Like, where's the help? Tactically, where's that link-up play? Who's drifting out there? Who's moving to help him into that situation? Absolutely crap. I need all the scores to say the same for £140. Ash96, finding some positives of this game. We'll go through all the stats at the end of the game. There's questions of what's Rashford's stats. I think he's been poor today, Marcus Rashford, his own standards. Pogba, a little scooped in the final turn. Matic tries a back heel. Not what you want to see.
No.
I'm going to be honest.
Not really to see at all.
Now Costa on the break. Victor Lindelof's been the shining star for Man United tonight. If there's any positives, Victor Lindelof doing it against Juventus will be a great confidence boost.
He's offside, isn't he?
Madrid aren't the same without Ronaldinho from Declan. Victor Lindelof again wins a tackle on Douglas Costa, 1v1 in the United penalty area. It's got to be a positive for United, that Victor Lindelof's display. But United have been absolutely atrocious. Shaw, clearance out, defended again by Bonucci.
Last minute, Dave.
There's just been no urgency from United today. Dysfunctional today from Manchester United. Especially, both wings have just been poor.
Ashley, well, you've pointed out so many times, Ashley Young's had nothing, has he?
Nothing, no support. What do you expect him to do? You want to beat 3 players? Because he literally would have to beat Matuidi, then he'd have to beat Asandro, and then he'd probably have to beat one of the centre-halves. Hoffenheim 3-3. Oh dear.
Oh, no.
The Aka's been killed.
What a game.
We should have watched that one.
I know, yeah.
What a corker. Joe Litton scoring right at the death, 90+2, which could be good news for Hoffenheim getting through. Second position, yeah, good result that. Had to get that point there away. Of course, at home, sorry. Man United have about 18 seconds left. Paul Pogba in central midfield, flicks over Matuidi, who's done very, very well in defensive sense, wins another tackle. Counter-attack on here. 3v3, Nemanja Matic running back to help Ronaldo. 1v1 with Chris Smalling. Step over, cuts inside. Block comes in. Lindelof with a quality block there, but that's probably going to be that. And that is that. Juventus beat United 1-0. A goal from Dybala kills United. Potentially could kill United's Champions League campaign this season.
I think, yeah. Well, I think the best thing to come out of today is that Valencia result for United, isn't it?
Yeah. That's it. The young boys grabbed the penalty and scored a goal.
And that's not a good thing, is it?
Awful display. No changes from Mourinho. That's the embarrassing side of that performance. No changes. 0 substitutions.
Did you take any positives out of that? Lindelof?
Apart from Victor Lindelof. Like, if you look at the stats, I had 6 shots on goal in the entire game at home. 6 shots.
Is that just...
One of those was that Martial shot.
Is that just accepting the fate of where United are now? They're not one of those major players.
They're just not. They're not creating. They're not creating. They have ball in the final third. Young's by himself.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a basic attacking tactic. They're given this freedom in the final third, but you can't give these players freedom. It's obvious. They need to have a scheme.
It's just left
they don't have a scheme, then they go to their own devices. We see players doing stupid shit. We see Young being isolated. We see no one combining. We see no passes going to Lukaku. If you build a system where you're looking to hit a target man, play off him, like the great teams do in Europe right now, like a Hoffenheim that they play direct to the striker, lays it off in between the lines. United just don't do any of that. They don't play to Lukaku.
No plan B either, was there? Even like Juventus just shifting it around.
There's nothing going forward. There's really nothing going forward. Absolutely rubbish. 2 shots on goal at home in the Champions League. Disgraceful times. Dybala scoring the only goal of the game.
Here they come.
Juve doing some celebrations with the fans. Imagine the Juve fans were doing very good today.
Yeah.
Very, very good. They were around Manchester. When I was walking to go and pick my bike up past Old Trafford today, they were around then.
You got a push bike every day?
Yeah, I like cycling. I'm going to have a good cycle home. But Man United losing 1-0. Let's go through the stats of the game. Paulo Dybala, of course, 3 shots, 1 goal. Ronaldo having 3 shots. But United doing quite well on Ronaldo.
Yeah, well, Lindelof had him in his back pocket.
Lindelof did well. I thought Young put some good tackles on him.
Even Smalling
hit him hard
near the end.
But, you know, for United, you're talking Paul Pogba having 3 shots at central midfield. Martial, 1 shot from outside the box. Very, very poor. 1 shot blocked. Not good enough from United. No chances created. Like Lukaku, 1 shot on goal. Cancelo had more shots than Lukaku, and he's a right back.
Yeah.
It's a bitter.
There was bright sparks from Pogba, but that's all they were, weren't they?
I think that was it. And you know what we sort of identified was that right hand side for Juve, with Cuadrado starting right wing, Dybala going over there, Ronaldo getting in on the act.
They just moved across the pitch. They did.
Together. That 3 was like how United 3 or 4 should have played. Fluidity.
Oh, there we go.
Another guy on the pitch looking to.
See now, look at this. Now he's.
Yeah, it's harsh. You've got to tackle him. But, you know, Viva Ronaldo.
Oh, another one. There's another one on Dave.
No, another person on the pitch. But this sums up the game, right? So the player that had the most passes in the final third was Ashley Young.
Honestly.
But who's he playing that to?
Yeah.
You know, if we have a look
just
at
no one there.
who Ashley Young's playing that to. So that is the stat that kills United. So if we compare that with Cancelo, who played right back for Juve, we'll have a look at who he's passed to. That will basically sum up why United's attack has been so poor this season. It's like Delot is a better player going forward than Young, in my opinion. He's fantastic going forward. He probably could create something out of nothing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if he has 2 players to beat, in a seasoned pro who's just won the World Cup, doing that shuttling role in Matuidi, and you've got to beat Alexandra in the dribble, what good is Ashley Young going to do? You know what I mean?
He's left, just isolated, isn't he?
So Young's most passes to Paul Pogba in that final third, the 1 forward and then 1 back. Marcus Rashford, again, all little passes to his feet, nothing expansive. God damn it. Getting really grovelly as well. My voice is going to
Who have you got the weekend? Everton
at the weekend.
Fearful?
No, they're hot and cold as well. They are very, very hot and cold. Marcus Rashford putting in a good defensive work. But Victor Lindelof, most interceptions on the pitch. The best player for Manchester United by a country mile. The match is finished. Man United have lost 1-0 to Juventus. Why pass to Lukaku? Just bounce off. If you hit some decent passes to Lukaku, he'll bring it down and play player into play. And that's the kind of thing. Why is Delot not playing? I am not sure.
Just no quality, was there?
No quality.
No quality in that final third.
How would you sum that game up in 1 word?
Expected.
Kind of the game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ronaldo come back, maybe not shine.
It's like they got the goal and they did exactly what they wanted to do. So.
They came to do sit back in a 4-4-2 counter attack, and they could have scored more. To be quite honest,
but Pogba did have that chance. I don't know.
That's the weird side of that game. If that chance goes in, like that was literally because his head was slightly slanted back.
Yeah.
Like if his head wasn't that far back, it would have hit the back of it. It would have hit the top of his head and gone in. So there was a shot from Paul Pogba, probably the only bright thing that he did in the game, to be quite honest, that hit the post from reasonably far out, but that was it from him. Again, like a player that is 86 million quid, you expect him to do more in this game than just that one moment. And that's the problem with Paul Pogba. The consistency isn't quite there right now. It needs to be more consistent over the 90 minutes.
Yeah.
It's not about this little flashes that if you're playing a central midfield. Or alternatively, play him up front.
Yeah.
Play him as a striker, play him on the left wing, play him on the right wing, play him as a number 10. Allow him to just be in the final third and have these little moments of brilliance.
Yeah.
Don't have him a deep in midfield. And again, that falls on Mourinho. The substitutions falls on Mourinho, the team selection falls on Mourinho.
Because Juan Mata didn't bring in
No, again, he's good against Chelsea, very, very poor today.
Yeah.
And it would have been better to see Fred.
And push Pogba forward.
Yeah, and do that type of thing. But I think that could be it for today, guys. Thanks for joining today. Make sure, of course, to like the stream if you haven't. We'll be back tomorrow for Atletico Madrid versus Borussia Dortmund. That is going to be an absolute banger. Go and follow me on Twitter at Statman Dave, Instagram at Statman Dave. Go and follow Brazier at Will Brazier on Insta, on Twitter, all the good stuff. See you guys later. I've been Statman Dave. Goodbye.